is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Damn Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Yo, man, what up, man? We back at it, man, as always. Dub Rightside Rocky. I gotta talk about this. The shit that got so far out of order. Y'all know the thing that we try to do over here. We try to be in order. We try our best to be in order. I'm listening and looking and watching as some of these individuals speak on, and I got your hot rod. I'm gonna drop the link for your hot rod. As always, we drop the link early because we get started late. Let me drop the link real quick. Shout out to my brother Hot Rod in the building. Hot Rod, we missed you earlier today, man, or yesterday on the football show. Y'all did, but I'm listening to some of this stuff. This shit done got ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that I can't even be a part of none of this no more. I love talking boxing. I ain't the most knowledgeable, individual. We got my brother Hot Rod up here. Shout out to my brother Hot Rod. Give me a second, Hot. I'm not the most knowledgeable individual. But damn it, I tell the truth. I know that for a fact. I ain't getting up here lying. I ain't making shit up. I'm listening right now, and when we ask niggas to do certain things in boxing, they go and do it. Then we criticize them for doing what we literally asked them to do. This is what I'm listening to right now. Me personally, I can't stand for it. It's out of order. And some of this shit, man, nigga gotta get back on the straight and narrow, man. Niggas gotta get back on the straight and narrow, because one thing I do around here, Hot Rod, hey, me and Hot Rod, we disagree on a lot of things, right? Come listen to the football show, the prediction show. Hot Rod, you missed it yesterday. We gotta get your picks together, respectfully. But come listen. We don't always agree, but we don't have to agree. But just because we don't agree, I can't shit on his take on the pick. He can't shit on my take on the pick, and we not gonna do it because we're gonna be respectful. This shit done got so crazy that niggas are saying Shakur Stevenson, although he put hands on Williams Zapeda, did everything he needed to do to win that fight. We didn't count the knockdown. He really didn't have that great of a performance. He looked bad in the fight. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is what we asked for. We asked for this man to sit in the pocket the way he did. We asked for this. I call myself a hypocrite all the time. When Devin Haney went out there and moved around the ring against Jose Ramirez, I said, I'm a hypocrite, because I always say, Devin, man, go fight your fight. Just make sure you win. That's what he did in that fight. But it was boring. Now, you should step on you should step on Jose Ramirez. But I can't have it both ways. And what I'm looking at and listening to right now is niggas wanting to have it both ways. And then outside of having it both ways, then they want to go in there and say, well, it should have been called this way, or this should have happened. Man, stop. Stop the bullshit. Y'all niggas bullshitting out here, man. I ain't got no problem with you saying that, man, Shakur, he could have been a little more defensively responsible. I ain't got no problem with that. But now all of a sudden, well, who is William Zapeda? I listened to niggas tell me that William Zapeda was going to put hands on Shakur. This is what folks was telling me. I disagreed, which is okay. We can disagree about that. The fight happened how it's going to happen. Ultimately, we're going to figure out who's going to be right as far as the predictions we make. But then when he does it, those same individuals come out and say, well, Shakur, he fought the wrong fight. He shouldn't have been, he got hit too much. He shouldn't have been, wait a minute. Y'all the same. You can't have it all. You can't have it every way you looking at it. It's not possible. At some point in time, just stand back and be like, you know what? Hey man, that's a hell of a job by him. Give him the credit he deserves. William Zapeda, a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. He's a hell of a fighter. And he sat right there and he threw punches. I didn't think they landed crisp. The judges didn't think they landed crisp. But at the same time, man, you can't have it both. Well, not all of a sudden. Well, Shakur got hit too much. He said that. That's true. He said that. You're gonna get hit when you fight a certain style. And the style that we asked for, me included, we asked for that, man, bruh, you more talented than this. You ain't gotta be on the back foot the entire time. You ain't gotta run around the ring. Let your hands go. He go do it, and now all of a sudden we criticize him. Man, this shit done got ridiculous. Hot Rod, welcome to the panel, man. You know I'm gonna be out of order tonight. Welcome to the panel, my brother. We gotta get your picks. I ain't saying tonight. We ain't gonna get them on this show, but you gotta pull back up because we gotta get your picks, my brother. Go ahead, Hot Rod. Hot, you there?
You can hear me?
No, you crispy. You crispy.
Yeah, I missed it yesterday. I gotta put my picks in, but it's a double standard, you know. It's like perfect example. Earl Spence Crawford, the same folks that swore up and down Earl was gonna beat Crawford to death, had excuses after the fight of why Earl lost. And it's the same thing here. I bet you them same people that's have a problem or being delusional are the same folks that said before the fight, oh, this is going to be a good fight. Zapeda might beat him. Shakur not that good. You hear it all the time. And then when the fight happens and them folks are wrong, now they got to come up with another excuse and another excuse. And they just keep deflecting, you know? It's like Coach Malachi always say, it's confirmation bias. You want to believe what you want to believe, no matter what happens. So it you know, OG, I think you wasting your time. I think you can be doing something better than listening to these dummies on here that have confirmation bias. Because how can you sit here and say, oh, Zapeda gonna smash him, or it's gonna be a good fight, or Shakur not that good. Shakur is boring. Okay, but he gives you a good fight. He was in the pocket with this man. This man pace, Zapeda pace kept up the same of what he was for previous opponents. And Shakur schooled him. He outclassed him in the pocket. It's just a double standard, OG, you know. It's confirmation bias, you know. These niggas gonna keep deflect, and they gonna keep deflecting, man. I passed the mic.
I'm just gonna be honest, and we're going on Uncle Shelton next. Shout out to my brother Marky Dan in the building, the young historian. Shout out to my brother Paid in Full in the building. You know what I'm saying? All I'm trying to tell you is this. I understand. Okay, if you want to say Zapeda ain't that good, well, say that from the beginning and hold that standard. But I listen to so many folks say Shakur gonna be in trouble in this fight. He gonna be hurt. He gonna get beat. I heard so much of this, and then when it didn't happen that way, now all of a sudden, well, who is Zapeda? Well, Shakur, he shouldn't have. He fought the wrong fight. Well, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I call myself. Shout out to my brother Luke. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know me, y'all make sure y'all go sub up the Rebuttal Entertainment. I call myself on Luke channel. I call myself a hypocrite. And the reason I call myself a hypocrite is because I want to see niggas get the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want to see us. But at the same time, when Devin went in there and walked to Ryan Garcia, right? I said, bro, you a hypocrite, dog. You a hypocrite because you asked for him to do something, and when he go do it and get hurt in the fight, you sit there and say he fought the wrong fight. But that's what you asked for him to do. I'm a hypocrite. I'm trying to be honest about it. And Paid, I'm putting you on.
Somebody,
yeah. You got background, Paid. I'm putting you on mute. But all I'm trying to tell you is when we're talking about this past fight, Williams Zapeda versus Shakur, I thought Shakur put on a masterclass. And if you want to say he was hurt in that second, third round, whatever round it was, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with it. I have no problem with that. He won the fight easily, but now all of a sudden, well, who is Williams Zapeda? We can't judge him off. No, I listened to folks. I listened to y'all say that Williams Zapeda was gonna beat this man. I listened to folks say this.
Exactly.
And then when he go into and then outside of just beating him, fighting a style that the only way Shakur gonna win is if he run, and we don't want to see him run. And then he don't go run. He sit in the pocket, beat this man in the pocket. And now all of a sudden, the credit still ain't being given. I don't understand this. And in my personal opinion, and I'm coming to you, Uncle Shelton, then I'm going to my brother Marky Dan, going to Paid in Full and teach. But in my personal opinion, this is bad for the sport. At some point in time, we have to give fighters credit. We got to give them credit for what they do. Now, if you make a pick and it's accurate, you know what I'm saying, you can criticize whatever you want to. But when I listen to folks say that Zapeda is the best fighter that this man fought, he's the best fighter. And then when he go in there and put hands on him in a style that I didn't expect him to be in the pocket that long, but I watched him in that pocket, and I watched him put hands, utilizing the shoulder roll, putting his back on the ropes. I don't think, I won't call that the rope-a-dope. I can't go that far with it. But I thought that there were times where he put himself on the ropes and didn't have a problem doing it. And so, Uncle Shelton, go ahead, because I'm a bust a blood vessel in my damn head. Go ahead, Uncle Shelton.
Well, it's just funny because I've been telling you for a while now. What have I been telling you about this fight?
You said Shakur, it was easy work for Shakur.
Easy work. The dude is not that good. But, you know, I listen to people also say, oh, he's this, he's that. And my rebuttal has always been the same from the time the fight got signed. I don't care what he's ranked. He's trash. Because I know what I saw. When you have a hurt fighter in front of you, guy got hurt in the third round, I believe. You can't do nothing with this guy. You still going life or death with him. Then he drops you in the ninth, and he's still hurt. He's hurt worse than he was the third round. You gonna tell me this guy is quality opposition? Shakur went in there and beat on a guy he was supposed to beat on like that, because that guy's not that good. I really don't know what competition is there at 35 for Shakur. Tank Davis, baby. That's probably the best comp you're going to get. I think he cleans the clock of everybody at 135, man. I don't think Abdullah Mason's ready. I know Schofield can't beat him. He's gonna beat Schofield easier than he beats Zapeda. I don't see nobody down there ready for that dude right now. But I'll pass it.
Marky, welcome. Hey, shout out to the young historian himself. Paige, you got some background, brother.
That's not even me, bro.
Oh, okay, I might be out of order then. If I'm out of order, I'm out of order. That's fine. Marky, go ahead. It's on you.
First thing I want to say, free Palestine, stop the genocide. But to Shakur, I enjoyed the performance, man. It was a very, very entertaining performance. I think he really outclassed Zapeda to me. People were saying that they gave Zapeda 4 rounds. Some people said they had it 5 rounds. I don't know what the hell they were watching. I think that the dispensaries are putting shrooms and marijuana. I'm being serious though, Rightside. Like I had that shit 11-1. Could have been 10-2, like at best for Zapeda. I don't know what the hell some of these people are watching. Like Shakur went out there and he schooled him. And he really wasn't doing too much moving. It was like y'all was saying, he was in that pocket or he was against that rope. And he was able to he was able to pull out the Philly shell and the shoulder roll because Zapeda's a southpaw. And he could use it on that side. So I was very impressed. People wanna like, to me, that like when people want to give dudes like Zapeda moral victories because they landed a good shot on Shakur and he quote unquote hurt him, I thought he was more off balance. But I will say credit to him, it was a good shot. But when you want to give dudes moral victories, that shows how great Shakur is and how talented he really is. That you'll take one moment from a fight and off of that, you'll say that Zapeda is this or he's that. So respectfully, I don't give a shit what nobody got to say or nobody else's opinion. I thought Shakur, as I said, fought a great fight. I'm one of his biggest critics. I make it very well known. I don't like him. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the way he says he represents black people. But once again, this is a great performance. And I mean, you really can't look for consistency in this sport, Dub. Unfortunately, man, it's a lot of trolls in this space, in this new media space, that shouldn't have a voice.
I don't think these people are trolling, though. I don't think they're trolling. I think they believe what they're saying. But my problem is if I go back and listen to what you said previous to the fight, and then what you saying after the fight, it's not adding up to me. It don't add up, and that's the problem I have. The same. Man, go ahead. Finish. I apologize for cutting you off, Marky.
Well, at the end of the day, they're not consistent, and I don't expect them to be consistent. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the law that compels them to be consistent or to tell the truth. So it is what it is, You just gotta let them chat. Like, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, dog, right side. So if they want to cap and be inconsistent, I mean, fuck them. I'm gonna be consistent. The guy, I mean, you're like, you hear me, Dub. Like, I don't like Shakur Stevenson. I'd even almost say I hate him. But that was a great performance he put on Saturday. And then people want to say, oh, he shouldn't have stayed on the ropes. Like, bro, the fact that he was able to sit on the rope, do you know how special of a skill that is? It's really only a handful of motherfuckers who are at the level in terms of skill as well as reflexes that they can sit on the ropes against a fighter like Zapeda, who comes with a heavy pace and output. So, to me, great performance from Shakur. Go ahead. I'll let you
Hold on, real quick. And I want everybody to get their bars off, then I'm open the panel up. But we got my brother in the building, man.
When I get to talking, you better not cut me off like
man, you cut me up, man. You out of order. You already out of order. You already out of order. You already out of order, man. You know how he is. Hey, man. You already man. I got you. I got you, Cash. I got you.
Yeah, tell it.
I got you, brother. I got you, Cash. Pay, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, Pay.
This is my issue with you dudes, bro. Like, we get a nigga credit, but then in the same token, y'all say he put on this great performance. Well, why the fuck he don't feel like that?
Is that a question? Is that a
Yeah,
That's a
why he
question.
don't feel like that? Why did he grade his
I
performance
mean,
so low?
that's his
no,
opinion.
no, real quick. Hold on,
Hold
Marky.
on. Let me answer that.
Hold on. No. Wait a minute. Hey, Pay, I'm gonna let you ask, and I'll let the panel respond to that question. I want you to get your bars off first before the panel respond. I want everybody else to get their bars off, and then I'll allow that question. That'll be the first question we ask.
This is what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, we get great fucking win. But my thing is this: like, what I'm trying to understand what makes Zapeda so great to where y'all put this nigga on this pedestal to where, oh, this the best shit ever. Like, we never seen this nigga fight like this. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't understand that shit. We give a nigga credit, and then at the same time, we critique certain situations, other fight. Y'all consider that shit hating. Like, we all didn't watch the same fucking fight. And then you say it's a skill to fucking fight on the ropes. Any fuck, man, bro, go in any fucking boxing gym today. I don't think no motherfucking coach would tell you that it's good to fight off the fucking ropes. That's not a skill. And that nigga ain't doing the fucking rope though. Because that's pretty much what you're alluding to.
I literally said, Pay, respectfully. I said before that.
Not you. I'm not talking about you, Dub. The last person that was just talking said that shit.
Can I respond to that?
I'm going to give you a second. I got you, Marky. I got you. I promise I got you. Let me get everybody else in here. We going to Teach next. Teach, go ahead, man. Give me your opening statements.
Yo.
Shout out to you, my brother.
I came in thinking we were talking about that Fodora.
No, we definitely going to talk about that fight. We definitely talking about that fight.
But since we're on this, the only problem I ever had is...
Hold on, T. Real quick, respectfully. Your mic out of order. Say it again.
It's always on your show. Always on your show.
Can y'all hear him? Is that me?
No.
Nah, your mic out of order, brother. Respectfully.
I can hear Teach.
Go ahead, Teach. Go ahead.
What about now?
He was like breaking up hella bad. You might have to go out.
Hold on, real quick. Teach, go ahead. Let's see.
Yeah, am I good now?
You good to go. You crispy.
All right. Yeah, so what I'm saying is the only issue I've ever had is initially when this fight was made, right?
I can't hear him.
You're breaking up again. I don't know what's going on with you.
Y'all got it. Skip me.
Say it again.
You can skip me.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back
to
you. I'm gonna come back to you. Respectfully. Let me see. Blue Hustle. Hey, Blue Hustle man is in the building, man. Blue Hustle man, what you got on this, man?
What are we talking about? Respectfully.
Starting off with Zapeda versus Shakur. Starting off with that fight, what's your opinion on it? I want to be non-biased about it, so I'm gonna let you say what you want to say about it.
Okay. The fight was a good fight. Shakur went in there and he checked off every box that people have been asking him to do. You know, he's a runner. He showed that he doesn't have to run, which to me, he's always shown that kind of skill that he can stand in front of a fighter. But for some reason, they want to say that they haven't seen it until now. That's one thing I will say. But a lot of people they just want to, instead of looking at how Shakur moves, they want to talk about him. But their favorite fighter, they won't talk. They won't criticize their favorite fighter. I feel like Zapeda did a damn good job. He was cutting off the ring. He was working on. You could tell that he was working on some things because he looked a lot more crisper than what he did against Tevin Farmer. You could tell that. In my personal opinion, you could tell that he was working on his defense too, because he was moving that damn head. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, not so crispy to where I felt like, damn, he's defensive. No, but he was working on certain things because he made Shakur, miss a couple of times. You see what I'm saying? So I respect that. He also was doing things to where he was. See, I'm not the type of person, a boxing fan, where I can't talk about the other person and give him credit. See, that's the thing that one thing I want to say real quick. A lot of times that we criticize the people we don't like, but can you uplift the people we don't like too? You see what I'm saying? So what I want to say is this.
They say that's hate.
Yeah, we should. No, but I'm uplifting. I'm uplifting. I ain't criticizing them. I'm pointing out things to show people that they should really be watching when it comes down to it.
Hold on, Pat. Let the brother finish. Let the brother. Don't cut him off. Let him finish.
So he worked on certain things, like when his coach was telling him, throw to the body, throw to the arms, to the shoulders. He did that. He told him to go. You know what? Fuck all that. This man's real intelligent. He gave him his props. Coach Panic gave him his props and said, this man's intelligent. You should have said, I know y'all seen the look on his face when he said it. He's like, man, what am I going to do? But he told him, a couple rounds later, he said, look, this is what you got to do. You got to start hitting them arms, hitting them hands, pretty much do whatever he's got to do to win this fight. And he was actually getting out there doing that. He also was told by Oscar De La Hoya, jab to the chest. Jab to the chest. He was doing that too. You can see that he has a strong. So Zapeda has, his jab was he was using his jab, and he hit him with a jab. And in my opinion, Shakur was off balance. So what I'm gonna say is this, and he caught him while he was moving. You know what I'm saying, on the ropes. Sometimes shit like that happens. The man throws punches and bunches. He made this man that throws damn near 100 punches a motherfucker around. He threw them 100 punches around. That's the funny thing about it. But he still only landed 27%. What was it, 27, 28? To Shakur's 53%. You see what I'm saying? So yes, he did a damn good job. Now, you do have people trying to compare him to Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I am, because he's not Mayweather. He has his own style. That's a fact. He has his own style. Now, he might do certain things to emulate that, but that's still his style. He's just doing what he can do. Because he went with the high guard, and he went with the, the Philly shell. He was doing a lot of shit in there. But see, when you hate on somebody, you ain't going to point out those things. You're only going to point out what you didn't like, And then you're going to glaze over the shit that you say that you did like. Just to be able to say that you gave him props. That's not the boxing fan, man. It's not a real boxing fan. So, that's just my person. That's just my person. I'll wait until open panel. Anybody got anything to say?
I'm gonna open this thing up. And Piro, we going to Piro next.
Yes, sir, friend.
Hey, shout out to my brother Piro. We going Cash, we going Teach. And then I'll jump back in this thing. But Piro, man, give me your thoughts about this fight, William Zapeda versus Shakur Stevenson. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I got first initial thoughts. I think Hustle Man broke the fight down early, and also broken down how these fans like to
hold on,
glaze over these fighters when
real quick. Hold on,
What's up?
Quick. Your
What's
mic
up?
is going in and out. Respect.
My bad. Hold on. Let me adjust.
No. I think you good.
How about now?
You good. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was saying the point I want to make is that Blue Hawk, and he broke it down pretty good, man. Especially how the fans like glazing, like just to give him credit. I mean, I rock with Hustle Man was coming down. Secondly, my first initial thought when I was watching the fight, I was watching on my phone. I was at my in-laws' house. I was telling my brother-in-law, I'm like, man, this fight is actually really good. So I would thank the Lord, because like it's not every day we say that about a Shakur Stevenson fight, but it was a good fight. I remember telling the lieutenant earlier on the home channel that it was a nightmare to score, but the cards were way too wide. I thought Shakur did really well. I thought Zapeda did really well. I think Shakur won the fight. I haven't done the rewatch, but it's way closer than I would say. That's initial thoughts on it.
I agree 100% if you say that the scorecards was wrong. I agree with that. But as far as the fight goes, I don't want to see what. But before I get to what I'm gonna say, I got my brother Cash in the building. I got my brother Teach in the building. So we're going Cash, Teach. Then we're gonna open this thing up. Go ahead, Cash.
Yeah, just put the whole rope-a-dope shit to rest. These little dudes ain't tall enough to do the rope a dope. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. That's just the facts of it. You need to be tall enough to be leaning over the ropes with your whole back over the ropes, way away from your opponent. That's where the rope a dope came from. Whatever you got rope a dope in your fucking head, that's cool. But don't call that shit rope a dope ever again. Listen, I went. This is the first Shakur fight that I done watched 3 times now, and I scored it different. I had Shakur winning 7-5, but I also seen the knockdown that you weird niggas can't just admit is a knockdown. I mean, maybe you don't want to admit it because it would be a dude who never been a champion or who you can't name 5 of the paid opponents off the top of your head, not name Tevin Farmer or Shakur Stevenson. None of y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Shakur did some good shit in there, but I mean, shit, I seen some holes in his game. I mean, yeah, he sat down and fought a little bit, but the nigga said himself, I ain't never doing that shit again. And he only fight like, we've seen him fight like that with guys who really ain't punching. He'll never fight like that against no one who's really cracking.
Thank you.
All y'all know that shit. You know that. Until he does, I don't even want it. It's not even a debate because the nigga ain't never done it.
But
I had the right man won the fight. But all this belt to ass, domination, all that, man, that shit's all cap. That's just y'all putting extra glaze on fucking donut that's already glazed.
Exactly, bro. That shit crazy.
all right, hold on. Let me get Teach in here, and then we'll open the panel up. Go ahead, Teach.
Nah, Cash. We don't want you on this side. You got to stay over there.
Nigga, I'll never be on your side, though, nigga.
Keep it 7-5 Zapeda.
Let the brother talk. Let the brother talk.
Yeah, nah, that's all I gotta say. Keep it 7-5 Zapeda. We don't want you over here, Cash.
I'm not on your side if that's what you thought it was, little nigga.
The panel is open, man. Y'all do y'all thing.
I need to know my question though for Marky Dan. And what boxing gym do they teach you to just it's good to fight off the ropes?
All that, I mean, that's done.
Well, whatever he was doing was whatever he was doing Saturday night. The dude he was fighting couldn't deal with it, so that's all that mattered. He couldn't deal with it.
He put himself in the corner, and he put himself here. Shakur put himself over there to get what it is.
Whatever he wanted to do, he did, and the dude he was fighting couldn't do nothing about it. So that's the bottom line.
Let me answer that question, please.
No, hold on. Let me finish off. First of all, what I'm saying is that that's where Zapeda had most of his success with when Shakur was on the ropes. When Shakur got off the ropes, which he made the adjustment around the 5th or 6th round, is when he started putting hands on Zapeda. So I don't know where Marky Dan was even going with that shit, bro. Like that's everybody was telling the nigga don't sit on the ropes. Go ahead,
okay, so let me
real quick. A lot of y'all who've been critiquing other people's opposition throughout their career, like flat-footed. I heard that out of a lot of y'all mouth. He fought number flat-footed guys or one-dimensional, or you know what I mean. So when it turns around and you hear these things about your favorite fighter's opponent who's flat-footed, one-dimensional, and he got eye power, but he don't got no scary power. You know what I mean? Don't take it. Shut up, nigga. Don't take it so personal, man. Don't get so fucking emotional because you done said all these things before, man. Damn.
Tell me how Zapeda was flat-footed. It's flat-footed.
But you said who asked that question about being on the rope though?
Zapeda, I said that.
Okay. What I was gonna say is this. I mean, I understand you feel like it doesn't take skill, but everybody's entitled to their opinion, just like I'm entitled to mine. So I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. So I feel like this is that it does take skill to do what he was doing, and if you're trying to say it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand where you're coming from, because it does take skill. That's something that Mayweather did, and not comparing him to it, to that, but something Mayweather did, and he perfected that. He did it very well. He was standing there. Muhammad Ali did it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be super tall just to rope and dope. You just got to know how to lean into the rope to dodge the punches. That's what it is. Rope and dope. You don't have to be super tall to do that.
But how can Y'all niggas bugging, bro. Like that's not no fucking roper though. What are we talking about, bro?
Well, and I want to say this. I do disagree with Blue Hustle. Respect.
This shit is ridiculous.
No, I disagree that he was doing anything close to the rope dope.
I'm not saying it. Hold on. I'm not saying.
Let me finish. Hold on, just let me finish.
Man.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that I do think there were times in the fight where I think he accepted putting his backs on the ropes and wanted to be where he was at in the fight. But at the same time, I'm not going to call it the rope-a-dope. My thing is I think that he fought off the ropes well, but he should have never been on the ropes. I think if you're going to be a true master boxer, you know what I'm saying?
But hold on. The reason why he got up on the ropes, the right side, is because he wanted to open him up to make him to get throw punches, make him feel comfortable. That's why he did that. I don't understand why people can't see the reason why he did that. He felt comfortable enough to come over there because he didn't respect his power. He said, you know what, this man ain't hitting like he thought he was gonna hit. So therefore I'm gonna go over here and let the man do it so I can pop shot him and do what I gotta do and fight up the ropes.
I wanna
think he was punching like that?
I want to know who claims who claims. Wait 1 second, dog. Who claims Shakur was doing a rope?
I got you, Teach. One thing I always ask, let's be in order. Let's be in order. But go ahead, Teach. Then we go on the page. Yeah. I keep it right. But go ahead, Teach. Then we go on the page. We'll move it around accordingly.
I want some names because I don't know who was claiming Shakur was doing the rope. Like the first person I heard whoever said that was 2 Cent. And I don't know where 2 Cent got that from.
I heard a whole panel full of niggas saying that he's
Let the man finish.
What's some names? Because I never heard anybody claiming Shakur.
Go back and run the replay, nigga.
Y'all just
man, let this man talk.
Y'all just saying stuff because y'all just want to discredit him, and that's it. Nobody claims Shakur was doing anything. Y'all just making shit up right now.
What was made up though?
Rope-a-dope. Who did you hear?
You didn't just hear them say that shit?
Who?
No, only Marky said that. Marky said that.
Tell me.
What are we talking about? You didn't hear 2 niggas allude to that shit.
No, Mark said that. What I said is he fought off the ropes. Now, if you want to call it like that, then you know what? That's what Marky want to call it. I'm not going to argue with that man about his opinion.
I've never once heard somebody saying Shakur was doing a rope-a-dope until 2 Cent said that yesterday. And then y'all are running on that from yesterday till today.
My nigga, he just said that, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey,
no, Marky just said that, bro. Marky just said that, Teach.
Hold on. At the same time, Marky said that, and Marky he dropped out. So I would always say let him defend his opinion, but I didn't look at it as. Hold on, real quick. I got you. I'm coming. I got you. Mm-hmm. I didn't look at it as in a rope-a-dope. I didn't look at it as any of that. I said, even when I was calling the fight, man, get your back off the motherfucking ropes, bro. Right. What are you doing? I ain't got no problem saying that. All I'm saying is that he still was able to shoot and fire off the ropes when his back was on the ropes. I thought he did a very good job of letting his hands go when his back was on the ropes. Now, shit, his back been on the ropes? I don't believe so. But at the same time, I wouldn't call it a rope-a-dope.
No, even Wally Moses didn't want him to do it, but Shakur did what he wanted to do.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that part is true. I think he was more so forced into that point because the fact after the 5th or 6th round, or maybe I'll give him the 4th round, 4th to 5th round, Shakur made an adjustment to make him push Zapeda towards the middle of the ring, which is where he pretty much got off on Zapeda. When Shakur was on the ropes is where Zapeda was having most success.
All right. I want to and Teach. Well, go ahead, Teach. I'm gonna let you go first.
Yeah, just one simple question. Yeah.
I got a question for the panel after that.
Teach. Yeah. When's the first time you heard Shakur was doing a rope-a-dope?
I just told you right after.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Doug. I'm talking to Doug.
Right after the fight.
Doug, when's the first time?
Right after the fight on this panel, you little soft ass
when's
nigga.
the first time you heard
Right after the fight on this panel, you little soft ass nigga. That's when we talk about it.
We ain't got to do all of that. We ain't got to do all of that. We grown.
You heard 2 Cents say it today,
hold
nigga.
Hold on, Cat. Now you out of order.
Soft ass nigga.
Hey man, hold on. You out of order, man. You ain't got to call
nobody out their name.
Nigga always crying like a little bitch, man.
You ain't got to do all of that. You ain't got to do all of that, Cat.
It's all good, dog. Now we like this. We like this in the discourse. It's all good.
That's what y'all like. I don't like it on my show. Well, I don't like it on my show. I don't. We ain't gotta call nobody out their name, man. We ain't gonna do all of that.
When the fuck you know me to lie, nigga?
Hold on, I ain't call you a liar.
I'm talking to Teach.
All right, let me move forward real quick, man. Let me get Dank Father in here. Let me get Ohio in here. Dank Father, shout out to my brother Dank. What you thought about?
Niggas getting in emotions today, man. Getting moist.
It's out of order. It's out of order. It's out of order.
Niggas is getting moist.
Wait. Oh, now you out of order. But
speaking of emotions,
Dank Father, go ahead, man.
Hey, look, hey, Dub, you know I had to say it again. I don't care, man. You know I just had to get it out my chest, right?
Well, you still out of order. You still out of order. Hold on. Let my brother let Dank go. Let Ohio go. And then we gonna pass it around.
This shit been crazy. This shit been crazy since Saturday, man.
Yeah.
These guys who don't like Shakur, they've been losing their marbles, man.
For real.
I was in the live stream, scoring the fight, and after the results came in, I was blocked. My wrench was taken away, and I was told I didn't know shit about boxing. But that's another story. Listen, man. Both of these sides of the argument just proved that niggas don't know what the fuck they're seeing. People who said they scored a close fight, some niggas has to pay to winning. You don't know what the fuck you're seeing. And niggas who saying Shakur was doing a rope-a-dope, you don't know what the fuck you're seeing. You need to take a step back and study the sport and know what you're watching when the fight is happening. Another thing.
Oh, go ahead.
When you're scoring a fight, it's not off of what you like. I keep hearing niggas say that. I score the fight off of what I like. The judges score the fight off what they prefer to see. No, that's not how this thing goes. You judge it off of the 4 criteria of boxing. That's what you judge the fight off of. Not emotions, not what you like, none of that shit. Off of what the criteria are for you to score a fight. Simple as that.
Man, I gotta say this, and man, I got one. Hold on, man. Hold on.
How's a close fight?
Hold on, man. We ain't get it. Hold on. No. Bro, y'all can do that shit. I got y'all, man. Y'all can get into that shit in a second. But let me get my brother Ohio in the building, man. Let me get his opening statements. And shout out to Ohio runs boxing, man. I disagree with Ohio run boxing, but at the same time, I know this brother. He know his boxing. Ohio, man, welcome to the show. What was your thoughts on Zapeda Shakur, man? What's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts overall, I felt like Shakur. I think Shakur fought an entertaining fight. Overall, I think he did that, and I think he still got backlash for giving people what they wanted. Most people criticize him for not really engaging as much in his fights. You know what I mean? He pick and choose, but I thought he did pretty well. And to be honest, now some people felt like Zapeda did press the issue, forced to fight sometimes. I don't know. See, it's kind of tough because it's like, did Shakur fight his fight, or did he really force Shakur to bang on the inside? Because I remember we had this same talking point argument when Landy Laura fought Hurd. I always thought Hurd was a great guy, cut the ring off, he was big, but I remember the commentator saying Landy Laura, oh man, he's standing toe to toe, and I'm like, I don't think he has a choice. You know, I think he fought a guy that could really force him. So I can see why people can look at it both ways, where he felt like Zapeda probably did force it. But overall, I thought Shakur did pretty well, man. I thought he did pretty good in the fight. But everybody go have their different opinions, man. I think I'm listening to people's opinions on the panel now, and you know, everybody got different opinions. I just don't, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not one of those guys that try to bully you into see it my way. I just think we got to listen to both sides of why people feel the way they feel. So that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? It's like we looking for cult followers. You know, I come out of a cult church, so I know what it's like to not agree with something, and you get crucified for not agreeing with what the leader is saying. So I know that's a crazy feeling to have, man. But y'all got some good opinions on here, just different, perspectives. That's all.
All right, who got the question, man? Hold on, who got the question? I think there was one question for Cash, and go ahead. I want to hear that question. I think T, go ahead.
There are some opinions on this chat, and there's a straight hate. And again, Cash, you could just stay his moist ass over on that side because we don't want him here. Keep your 7.5 data. I don't want to hear 7.5 Shakur. Stay on that side, you moist ass.
Okay, baby, I heard you the first time. You don't got to repeat yourself, mama. Baby, calm down.
Well, what y'all got against each other? I didn't even know I had smoke like that.
Nah, it's never personal with Cash.
Nah, he's just a straight hater, man. That's right. That's why I'm on.
This is my little mama, man. He's sensitive. I need to treat him with soft hands, man. So it's all right. Go ahead.
Hey,
amazing. Go ahead, Blue.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, Ohio, you know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? We've had plenty of talks on panels. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, we didn't have our back and forth.
You already know. But man, I will say this though. In my opinion, I feel like I'm gonna say it like this: Zapeda, first of all, he did his thing. I'm gonna say that. But at the same token, you know what I mean? I feel like this: Shakur did his thing, but Shakur was in control the whole time. That's what I want to say. You know, even knowing, his temperament seemed like he might not have been in control at the beginning. But I'm gonna tell you just like this. Now, I'm not saying he's a Terrence Bud Crawford, and you have to understand that Shakur has the understanding and the IQ where he basically kind of thinks like Shakur. I mean, like, Terrence, I'm saying thinks like him. I'm not saying that he's trying to be like him. But when he gave Abdullah Mason advice, he said, look, you know what I'm saying? You got to do this. After Abdullah Mason got knocked down twice, he gave him advice right there in that interview. You see what I'm saying? He said, no, you gotta come out and watch him and see what they do. And then you go off that. Same thing he said to Tevin Farmer. Young boy gonna come out strong. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So everybody, you know what I'm saying? All he did is go in there, assess the situation, and go off and see what he was working with. And then he moved forward, and then he just decided to do the same thing that Terrence Bud Crawford does. Go in there, assess the situation. Then he finds out what he needs to find out, and then he moves forward. So, I mean, you got to, I understand that people say that, you know what I'm saying? They felt like it was real close, and some people could say that, it was a wash. Everybody's entitled to their opinion because that's why they have judges.
Did anybody have Zapeda winning the fight?
No.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Mm-mm.
First time I watched it, yeah, I did.
Hold on, Cash. You said you had Zapeda winning the fight?
Nigga, I told you that the same fucking night.
Well, I'm asking on the panel, nigga. Calm down. Answer the motherfucking question.
Nigga, don't play like you didn't hear me.
So you had Zapeda winning the fight?
The first time I watched the fight, I had Zapeda edging the fight.
Okay.
A close fight. I didn't say I had Zapeda winning by no landslide or nothing.
I didn't say that.
Well, let me ask you something real quick.
You niggas heard me say that shit the first day. Like I'm gonna switch my damn answer, nigga. What the fuck?
All right, so let me get everybody else. Let me get everybody else in this motherfucker, cause God,
that's
damn,
my
you
nigga.
out of order. You out of order tonight.
Look, I just want to answer what round.
Hold on, I got you, Blue Hustle. Did anybody else have Zapeda winning the fight?
That's a no. So let me ask you real quick. Let me ask you. That's Cash, right?
Cash
So, Cash, let me ask you this.
Hey, straight out of
For
Alaska,
sure.
man. It's not to Alaska.
That's what's up. Shout out to Alaska, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? Well, my best friend was from there. But anyways, this is what I want to say to you, fam. What rounds do you have for swing rounds? Because I just gotta kind of see where your mental is at. If you don't mind me asking that question.
I don't got my damn the damn card I had the first time I watched it. I done scored it like 3 different times now.
No, I'm just saying.
I'll
What
tell
do
you how I
you?
seen
What
it,
do
though.
you?
I tell you basically.
That's what I'm saying. On the first time you seen it, that's what I'm talking about.
Calm down. The first time I watched the fight, I seen Zapeda get. I thought he controlled the most of the first half of the fight. You know, I might have gave Shakur a round in that first. I thought Zapeda was doing the better work, controlling the fight the first half of the fight, and then I thought Shakur started, to get his shit off, and to dominate more later on in the fight. That's how I seen the fight the first time I watched it. I didn't count that.
So you gave him one round it was between 1 through 6. And how many rounds did you give him in between 7 through 12?
Which fighter? You talking about Shakur?
Yeah.
I gave Zapeda 7 rounds and I gave Shakur 5.
No, I'm asking. So you gave him what? So you gave him 4 rounds, and between 7 and 12.
Where's the
Shakur?
line? Oh, bro. Like, where's the line of questioning?
Okay.
I got a question for the panel.
I'm trying to understand where the line of questioning going though. Like, what's the line of questioning?
He just trying to get an understanding of how
Yeah, I'm trying to get an understanding. He was asked the question. Hold on. I'll answer the question. He was asked the question of who thought Zapeda won. He's the only one that said that he thought Zapeda won. So I wanted to see where his mental game was going with this. So that's why I asked him the questions 1 through 6, and he said 1. And then I asked him what he said on the other part because I was trying to see what he was going to say when it came between 7 and 12, what rounds he thought Shakur won. So he said that. He said 7-5. So that's why I said what I said.
No, I got you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ohio.
Yeah, it was another narrative that it was.
And Pay, we coming to you next.
It was another narrative that was thrown out there too. I thought was hilarious, man. I think Rolly pretty much started it, or some people probably said it before Rolly, but I heard Rolly say it, and Rolly was talking about Zapeda not having power, and that wasn't the talk going into the fight. I found it funny that people was trying to say he wasn't a power puncher or he didn't have power. And the man got 27 knockouts with 33 fights. I thought that was hilarious because now this is why you got to have criteria in boxing, because once you have criteria, it don't matter what fighter comes across the board, they all meet them same type of criteria. And some people were saying, well, Shakur stood in the pocket because he couldn't punch. And I'm like, okay, Terrence Crawford got hit solid by Earl Spence and said he took his best shot, and that's when he got comfortable. It doesn't, just because a fighter take your best shot doesn't mean you don't have power. Ernie Shavers hit Muhammad Ali, and he didn't get knocked out at all by Ernie Shavers, who was known to be a puncher. And Muhammad Ali said that was the hardest puncher he ever faced. Adrian Broner went up to 147, and Marcos Madonna said he was the hardest puncher he ever faced. But Broner wasn't stopping a lot of people at 147 either. So we got to be careful when we take one fight and make it that's who they are. Another thing that a lot of guys wasn't saying about Zapeda was when he stepped up the competition. Tevin Farmer is good at the Philly shell. Shakur was fighting in the Philly shell in the way too. It's like he fought slicker guys, and it made it harder for him to land the shots he wanted to be really solid punches on these guys. The defense changed, skill set changed when you step up. Ask Keith Thurman, one-time knockout. Ask Edgar Belanga. These guys get knockouts, but once you fight guys who got better skill set and know how to roll off punches, they're not going to hit them with the solid. That doesn't mean you can't punch. So the narrative about Zapeda ain't really a puncher. It's a lot of people going about they're prisoners of the moment. You know, he might not be a one knockout puncher, but he might get off on accumulation of punches, which means it's going to be hard to get those off on a Tevin and a Shakur. You're not going to be able to get those off on those type of guys. So he might go back to knocking guys out, but it doesn't decline him as saying he's not a puncher because he couldn't hurt Shakur. And I'm gonna say this too before y'all cut me off. that also goes to show you that sometimes these guys got chins. How do we know a guy got a chin if he doesn't face a guy with a high KO ratio? I remember Lucas Matias knocking everything out. When Danny Garcia fought him, I said Lucas was about to knock Danny out. And Danny ate everything he threw, right? He ate it. I'm talking about solid shots. That's how I was like, oh, Danny got a chin. That's how you find out a guy has a chin when they fight guys with high KO ratio. So you can't sit there and say a guy ain't got a power and not give credit to the guy who probably got a chin with the skill set. So you can't just look at it one way. And I think a lot of people were doing that after the performance, which is crazy.
Name 3 guys Zapeda knocked out.
You said what?
Name 3 guys Zapeda knocked out.
Okay, and I'm gonna answer this question. Because you
exactly.
said name 3. Hold on. Nope. I'm gonna name.
Don't pull up box, right?
No. That's not what I'm doing. No, I'm not doing that.
Hold on. Let him answer.
No. I'm gonna ask him a question. I'm asking him. Is power based off who you fight?
Man, you asking me a question.
No.
Never mind.
Hold on, no.
I retract the question.
I
retract it.
No. I'm listening to you, bro. Power is not based on who you fight. When Kelly Pavlik was coming up in the rankings and he fought Erison Miranda, don't tell me he wasn't noticed of being a power puncher because he didn't knock out guys no one knew. When he knocked out Erison Miranda, don't tell me that the man got power now because he knocked out a guy named Erison Miranda. That's where I think a lot of people fall victim of. They look at these guys and they say, well, he hasn't knocked out nobody I know. It doesn't matter. What happens is when you move up in competition, the skill set changes where it's harder for you to hit those targets. It never says you don't have power. It just makes it harder for you to hit the target. So when you got Deontay Wilder coming up in the rankings, you can't say he don't have power. He just didn't have the skill set when it matched other guys at the top level to be able to get those shots off, even though he still knocked Tyson Fury down. So when we use this, who has he knocked out? I remember, who else said this before? I remember, what's his name? Chris Colbert. He said that against, what's his name? The one that Tank knocked out.
Hector Garcia.
Hector Garcia. He said in the press conference, who have you knocked out for me to be so dangerous? And he knocked your ass down, almost knocked you out. Power is not based on the names you knocked out. You step up. If you can step up and show your skill set to still land those shots, you have power. That's why John Molina was a guy who had a puncher's chance. He was a high volume guy. But when he fought Mickey Bay, that's my guy out of Cleveland, going into that fight, we said, John Molina got a puncher's chance. We didn't say who he fought. We said he had a puncher's chance because we knew he knocked out majority of his opponents. And what the fuck happened against Mickey and him? Mickey outboxed him for 11 rounds and got stopped. One punch got stopped. So when you sit there and say, hold on, and I'm letting him cook.
No, none of this shit.
When you ask questions about
the block,
when you ask questions about who they knocked out, this is why y'all gotta know who the heck their resume is too, because there could be a couple Darnell Boones on their resume that you don't know nothing about. Boxing doesn't evolve just around your knowledge. Just because you don't know who the fighter is or who they fought, don't mean they didn't fight nobody tough. That's what y'all gotta get in your mind.
I know some guys he knocked out. I'm just asking you the damn question. You could have just said you don't fucking know. God damn, man.
No, I'm just saying the only reason I broke that down because that to me that question is if you don't know, correct me.
Zapeda got decent power, bro, but he's not he's not no super puncher, man. He got decent power.
I'm asking you.
He pretty much stopped guys with accumulation of punches. He ain't got no serious power. Come on, man.
But let me ask this. No, let me ask this question.
Zapeda does not have KO power. He has power of accumulation. He can knock you out. Go ahead and do what you do.
But at the same time, I would answer the question.
That's why we have your KO ratio too, with majority of your fights.
But the questions still haven't been answered though.
But I answer the question.
No, I retracted the question, man.
Cabrera, Maxie Hughes, and I believe I could be wrong. I think he knocked out Alvarez or Renee. What's the brother last name? Alvarado. I think those are the three names.
Yeah, you don't pull up box rec while this nigga was talking, nigga. It's all good.
I don't even have to do that. Bro, I don't even have to pull back. Man, come on, bro. You know.
Yeah, because you got to see a lot of the fights. Sometimes it's fights that we don't get to see, and certain things happen. I remember they actually hide a lot of those things too when they sign these fighters. You don't even get to see a lot of their vulnerability moments on television. Alicia first fight was on YouTube when she lost. When she signed the DAZN, it disappeared. They actually took that off of YouTube where she was taking a pounding. You know what I mean? She took a pounding.
Nigga, watch it.
But I gotta be honest though, with the situation, Zapeda is pretty much like a one-dimensional fighter.
Absolutely.
You only know one way, so that's why I'm saying like he was pretty much kind of tailor-made for.
All right, but hold on. Should Shakur get credit for this fight or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, then what do we? I don't understand this whole argument.
It's a
Let me.
How about we just sit here and say that man, we giving Shakur credit for putting hands on William Zapeda. William Zapeda is a good fighter. I don't think he's legendary. I don't think he's great, but he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He was undefeated at the time, but he got his ass whooped.
I think we all agree with that, but I'm saying this was just based on conversation, that where the conversation was going, though, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so Doug, so we've been saying that the Shakur supporters been saying, yo, there's not going to be anything.
Teach, you sound like you're underwater, brother. You sound like you're underwater. Is that
So
me?
that nigga dipped his mic in glaze.
Yeah, hey, Teach sound like he's in a deep ass. Hey, no. Teach sound like he's in a hallway way at the other end of the school.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and I say that with Teach.
Trying to talk to a tunnel.
That's my brother. Teach is my brother. I love him.
No disrespect, Teach. Hey, no. Hey, everybody on the panel. Everybody on the panel, man, nothing but love to everybody, man. So y'all might see me in the chat.
He's a fluffer. That's his side hustle, man. So.
No, I got you. But what I'm gonna say is this: if y'all see me in pant, I'm gonna shout out everybody, man. If I hop in the chat and see y'all, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's keep it kumbaya with each other, man. It's nothing but love, man. We just talking about
I don't take none of this shit personal, bro. I don't take none of this shit personal.
Hey, look, Cash called me.
I just be getting on some of these niggas.
Cash told me. Hold on, wait a minute. Cash told me I ain't know shit about boxing the other night, talking about with the knockdown. I didn't think it was a knockdown. I want to ask y'all this. That. Cash told me, he said, man, this nigga don't know shit about boxing. Which is fine. I ain't got no problem.
I was the first one that brought it to your attention. Right after the fight, I came.
No, I'm okay with it.
Y'all act like the shit didn't even happen.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I ain't. Am I lying on you? Have I lied on you?
I don't know. I ain't around you 24/7.
Oh, I'm talking about in this conversation. In this conversation, have I lied on you?
Nah, man, you good.
So all I'm saying, I still don't think it was a knockdown. Do y'all think that was a knockdown? In what round was it? Third? I think the second, third round, whichever round it was. The third round. Do y'all think that was a knockdown?
Let me go first on this.
No, hold on real quick. There's a good way to test this, and I heard Dean say it. I want y'all to get in that position and have someone push you and see if you can get your ass up without some ropes behind you.
Right.
If you can't, there ain't no debate.
Yeah,
it's a fucking knockdown. But nobody's crying about it. I was just bringing it to your attention. I wasn't throwing no fucking parade. Like, this nigga should have got a knockdown. Man, let's call the commission.
Let me say this. I hear what. Listen, can I say something real quick? Because I hear what y'all saying. So some of y'all trying to say that it was a knockdown. And so, like, I'm trying to say it wasn't a knockdown. I feel like it was off balance, but I feel like it was perfect timing for the punch. Therefore, it made it look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that punch had a little bit of oomph to it because it was a jab. Now, if y'all trying to say that he should have been knocked out by a fucking jab, then goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Through Zapeda, do a jab. This is what I'm saying.
I sent you the clip, Dub. Why don't you just play? Because like it's undeniable. It should have been.
I ain't loaded the clip up.
Based on the rules.
But we also zoomed in, and he did. He slipped on the logo at the same time, but that's irrelevant. You get hit with a punch. I don't give a fuck if you slip.
Yeah, I respect that.
I don't care if you sneeze. If you go down like that off of a punch, it's a
I respect that. But okay, I respect that. But in my opinion, I just feel like it was off balance because he was trying to, he was moving on the ropes. And you got to understand, he was moving on the ropes with a fighter. Bro, he was moving on the ropes right there.
They counted the knockdown.
Hold on. Let's be in order real quick. Let me get paid.
He dodged one point. He dodged one punch and then moved into the other one. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get paid in here. Let me get teaching here. Go ahead, Paid.
I was gonna say play the clip, bro, because that nigga was not moving.
I hadn't loaded it up. I apologize. I hadn't loaded it up, so I don't have it to play it right now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is based on the rules, at the end of the day, bro, it's at the ref's discretion. He didn't call it a knockdown, but 9 times out of 10, with him being held up by the ropes, like, we consider it a knockdown, bro.
Okay. Go ahead, Teach. And then I got to get Dank in here. I got to, Hot Rod, you still in the building? All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Teach.
Yeah, I mean, since
I got your Hot Rod. Go ahead. Go ahead, Teach.
All right. Yeah, since they want to be petty, I guess we could give them that one because technically the rule says, if you get knocked on the rope, it's considered a knockdown. Being petty, yeah, they could get that, but 9 out of 10 times, or maybe even 10 out of 10 times, the ref is not going to call it. The reason why I say that is because you also have to be aware, right? If the ref sees you're getting beaten up on the rope, that's when the ref discretion comes in. If you recover as quickly as Shakur did, they're not gonna butt in. They're not gonna jump in and say, "Hey, it's a knockdown." And that's how it's always been in boxing.
And nothing you just said is in the rule book. None of that recovering quickly and all that.
Yeah, it does say that. What Dean read yesterday.
It don't say recovering quickly, bro.
Nah, he talked about awareness. Like if you
Boy, y'all got more smoke. Y'all got more smoke with each other than I even knew about.
Dean read the rules yesterday, right? And he talked about if you're not aware, then that's when you jump in. Awareness means if you're getting beat up on the rope, that's when the ref could jump in and say, okay, this is a knockdown. But because Shakur was aware, he recovered quickly, that's why the ref didn't jump in.
That's your interpretation, bro.
That's how it always
your interpretation of the rules. That's
that's how it is.
You have heard of flash knockdowns, though, right? You don't necessarily always got to be hurt.
Yeah, but hey, what I'm saying, right? Have you ever seen a knockdown when a guy's on the rope? You've seen it many times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
It happened to David Morrell.
Yeah, usually. Why does the referee jump in?
You said what?
Why does the referee jump in and call it a knockdown? Usually.
Is that his discretion?
Always.
Hey, real quick. Wait a minute, real quick, Piro. It say that okay, now never mind. He just dropped off. Piro, when you just jumped on, it said that your information ain't connecting accordingly. I don't know what stream y'all got going on. There we go. Piro.
So look, here's.
Hold on, real quick, Piro. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Breaker 1 2, breaker 1 2. Do you copy?
Hey, shout out to my brother Piro. Piro, I'm about to come to you in a second. I gotta get everybody's opinion about this. This thing got wild out here. But real quick, hold on. Let me say, I got it.
This shit really ain't rocket science.
Hey, you're cutting everybody off, dog.
It really ain't rocket science.
Man,
this
I'm
ain't
trying
your show, nigga.
I'm trying to have a good show. I'm trying to have a good. All right, fuck it. Y'all don't even give a fuck about my.
I'm sorry, Dove. I didn't mean to.
Y'all don't give a fuck about my. Y'all, fuck it. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just let y'all be out of order. Y'all talk over each other all y'all want to. Go ahead.
Nah, I just want to say this real quick. I just want to be real quick with this. So everybody talked about, Shakur. Basically that should have been a knockdown, right? It's kind of the same situation where with Ugas and fucking Earl Spence. You see what I'm saying? Earl Spence, fell all the way back to the ropes and then get called for as a knockdown. It's up to the discretion of the ref. You see what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all saying. No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving pushback because we all are right when you think about it, because we don't know what mentally happened with that man when he got hit with that punch. Only he knows if that hurt him or not, or if he was off balance. So we can speculate all we want to and come with our opinions. So that's why I'm saying to y'all, we're all right. So let's move on.
Yeah, because his daughter said the same thing.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, she did. She did. She most definitely did. But that was love right there, though. That was love. And you heard what Shakur said. Shakur said, you know what? She's seeing what she's seeing. So I need to go back and work. That's some man shit right there, man. That's some man shit.
I ain't mad at that at all. Bro.
I personally don't have no problem with it because it shows the grit and toughness when a guy get a punch. So
Thank you.
I don't know why. I had this debate with Shakur Stevenson Peoples on my page because I actually showed it. But they was like, oh man, people don't know nothing about boxing. He slipped. I said, bruh, you don't downplay this. Take it for what it is. Floyd got touched. I mean, like all the guys get touched. Why are you trying to downplay this moment? Show grit, toughness. Like, don't downplay it. Don't downplay it, bro. Embrace it. Embrace it. So that's all I'm saying. You know, people don't even want to embrace that. They just downplay. It's part of boxing. Now, as far as we talking about whether to knock down or not, no, bro. I look at body language too, and it's up to referee discretion. But I'm really big on body language, and you know,
me too.
You know, I'm really, really big on that. So no, I definitely understand why some people feel like the way it's happening so fast too. If you're a referee, you can see that it's happening so fast. He slips, and then everybody up jump on their feet. They looking, and then they like, okay, he cool. Oh, you know, it went up from high to low. Like, oh, okay, he cool. He back. So that's how I seen it.
And I disagree. Everybody's right though. The rules clearly state if the ropes hold you up, it's a knockdown, but it's under the referee's discretion. The referee did not rule that the whole reps that the ropes hold him up, so he didn't call a knockdown.
100%.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
I feel you.
Yeah. Just like you said, technically it's a knockdown.
But I think
like 9 out of 10 times the ref is not gonna call that a knockdown.
My whole point was all of a sudden.
Well, it's a championship fight. You guys gotta understand it's a championship fight. That's why it didn't happen with Earl Spence. And you got to look at it like that too, because the A side is really going to get the fucking call. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that was a position of the A side. You see what I'm saying? So
another thing too, Terrence Crawford, his clip with Kovalevskis, that was hey, you can see that too. I'm like, ooh, wait a minute now. And but here's the thing: out of all three of those scenarios, Earl Spence, Kovalevskis, and Shakur, they all rise to the occasion. Even when you thought something was going, they all did. All three of them. Earl stepped up, Shakur stepped up, and Terrence Crawford showed you another level. That's how I know he got clipped, because that motherfucker turned it up.
I'm glad everybody knows about this referee discretion shit that I told y'all about months ago. I'm glad everybody knows about it now. That's all.
Hey, talk to Cash.
Hey, salute.
What up, BVO?
Salute, man. I want to make an announcement on here. Next week we got the great Jack Reese coming to the show, man. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the great Jack Reese. He gonna come by and bless the show, man. So I just got the text. I fell asleep. My bad on the thumbnail, Dub. I was asleep.
Y'all was cooking with sticks.
Nah, that's dope, man. Jack Reese is a good.
Hey, I want to say things to BVO, right?
You called me a nigga?
Dang.
What?
Nobody said.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga hearing shit, brother. I was giving you props about.
I want to run. Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Nah, brother, what I was saying, BVO, man, I was about to give you some goddamn props, man. Relax your ears just a little bit, my guy. Hey, respect to you, man, and great interview this today. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to say to you, boss.
I appreciate you, man. I was all dubbed. That was Barnell Hill. I just was there. I just showed up.
Oh, I thought that was. Well, I didn't see the shit. I thought that was dub.
He lying like hell, man. If it wasn't for BVO, we wouldn't have Uncle Stitch on the show.
Well, no, I thought. Okay, so listen. You know how? Hold on, let me say something. Hold on, Dub. Let me. Okay, give me a second. Let me explain my confusion. I'm trying to explain my confusion, my nigga.
I got you.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. I thought it was your shit. I thought.
Wait. Listen.
I'm cool.
At the same time, bro, when I started talking, I mean, I'm running the show. I'm trying to at least. I just let y'all motherfuckers go because y'all done got so far out of order. This shit don't even make sense in my personal opinion. But at the same time, I'm still trying to run this motherfucker. So when I started talking, I think I'm very gracious with passing the mic around. I think I'm gracious with it. And so when I say a few things, just let me rock just a tad bit. Is that okay?
That's my bad.
No, hey, I'm just saying. So no, shout out to BVO, because if it wasn't for BVO, we wouldn't have had Uncle Stitch on the show. I thought that was a hell of an interview that we had with him. He always brings the brother got stories for days. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out questions to even ask to get some of those stories out. But go ahead, Blue Hustle. Go ahead. I apologize for cutting you off.
I got a quick question for you, Doug.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you see the damn raps and how it looked like the nigga had?
I didn't know. I seen your question.
Like he had morning piss. I didn't even know where his knuckles were.
I didn't even know how to ask that question, Cash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, that's
you gotta. And the reason I say that is because when you ask, you like, man, a motherfucker can't have piss on his damn hands. I'm like, oh wait, what?
Not morning piss. That's that yellow. He had that yellow on there, man.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Let me finish what I was saying, please.
All fighters have discoloring on their wraps after the fight, bro.
Okay, well listen, man. Let me finish what I was saying, please, y'all. Can we get some order? You know,
fine.
Go
I can
ahead,
fix it. I can get the order, but at the same time, go ahead, Blue Hustle. What you got for us?
Man, I was gonna say, bro. All I was gonna say is, my bad. I thought it was, you know what I'm saying. I thought it was BVO, because I thought y'all was
No, it was BVO.
You know how
it was BVO.
No. Let me just finish real quick, please. All I was trying to say is this. You know how y'all join? You know what I'm saying? Like it might be like he's showing it, right? But you might be there to where you're putting the link out there. You know what I'm saying? Letting it be known, but you're showing it too on your shit too. You see what I'm saying? So it's
simulcast it.
Huh?
We simulcast it.
Yeah. Well, okay. If that's what it's called, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, if that's what it's called, that's what it is. So you see what I'm saying? So my bad, Doug. Congratulations on the interview, my nigga. I was just trying to say that. You won't even let me get it out to even congratulate you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, let me finish what I'm saying so I can congratulate you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I was going to say, fam. And then we got strung out with this long ass shit.
I appreciate Doug for letting me come up and be a part of the interview, man.
And that's all I was doing. I'm just trying to show love. That's all it is, fam. I ain't trying to take nobody's shine. That's all it was.
Doug a superstar,
it was my
man.
mistake.
I appreciate him.
That was my mistake. And Doug, congrats on that, man. That was a good ass interview, bro. Real shit. That's real shit. Because I was watching it from your channel anyway. So that's what's up.
We always have fun with Uncle Stitch, man.
That shit fire. How y'all?
I was gonna pull up, but I was just like, man, I'm just gonna sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I had questions for him too, but fuck it, it is what it is.
No, drop him in the comments so we can, because now, and like I told Cash dropped the comment. I just didn't understand how to ask that question about the piss on the knuckle. I didn't understand how to ask that question. So I'm like, I'm not sure about that one. And
hey, what the fuck that mean though? I'm new to that. Y'all enlighten me on that shit. What that mean?
And you gotta remember, this is somebody 70-something years old, man. You want to be respectful when you're talking to him as well. You don't want to tell him no bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta respect your elders, man. And he was dropping gems left and right. So that's why I said what I said, man. It was a good interview, Dub, for real. I like that shit.
Hey, what the piss on the knuckles mean?
No. I think Cash was asking about what happened with the hand wraps of Shiraz. And I asked that question early in the interview as far as what Uncle Stitch thought about the hand wraps. One thing, and what I figured out is the way he look at it is, man, hand wraps don't mean that much as far as punch and go, that type of shit. In his opinion, that's what I done got from it. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that I'd asked him.
He thinks that's BS. You're right, though. He thinks that's BS.
I'd have asked him about four or five times about hand wraps.
Yeah.
And in this situation, I didn't ask about that because I didn't know exactly how to break that question down into what I think he would understand. And I always try my best to be educated with my questions, so I couldn't ask it that exact type way. But at the end of the day, I think that the way he look at hand wraps, he look at it like, man, hand wraps don't help you punching. It don't help that way. And even when we brought up the situation with
Margarito,
thank you. When we brought that situation up, I was like, well, he did soak his hands, and he was like, well, that's the only way you're going to get any type of advantage if you do that. But you got to do that with your hand wraps already wrapped for you really to get an advantage. You know what I'm saying? I seen Cash. I seen when you were talking about the sweat, those type of things, and I was like, man, it's hard. I ain't the smartest person. Y'all smarter than me. I always tell y'all that. I think most of y'all smarter than me. I'm a country ass nigga, so I can't always get it into question form to ask those questions the right way, where he'll be able to respond and with accurate information. I can't always get to that point.
You say this?
Can I add something, Doug?
He'll make it up to say this. He makes it clear that he thinks that's all bullshit. He really does.
That's great.
Let's go. Let me go Cash. Let me go Piro.
What I heard from him was more along. He's talking about the stacking of the raps. He's not talking about somebody who's putting some whatever in there to make your raps harder. He's talking about just simply stacking your raps. I mean, look, if you put something in your raps and it makes the shit turn hard, you basically got a brass knuckle in your glove, man. And let me punch you with my bare hand and then punch you with a brass knuckle, and then you tell me if the brass knuckle shot didn't hurt more after you wake the fuck up.
Let me. I want to ask this question real quick. Are you going to talk about the piss?
Real quick. Just going off of that point, Cash. The problem I have with you saying that is even when we asked about Margarito, right? When Margarito dipped his hands, you know what I'm saying, and I asked him about it, I told him, I was like, well, Margarito, you know, they said they were soaking the wraps, those type of things, and then when they wrapped his hands, you know, they kind of make it more like cement, whatever. And he was like, but the thing he said is the only way you can do that is if you're soaking your hands when your hands have already been wrapped. And so it's hard to ask those questions when he's giving answers already about the wraps. It's hard to ask those questions like that.
And also, to add to that, it's hard to do that when your gloves are already on, where the commission is in the dressing room when you're putting your gloves on, because they sign the gloves as well. And also, I wanted to add is that the key point that Stitch has made plenty of times, and I have made as well, is that wraps are not to aid you in any way; they're to protect your hands, no more, no less.
Yeah, Uncle Stitch said that. That's a good point. That is a good point.
I was trying to figure out.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, look, I was just trying to figure out. Did somebody said piss? Am I correct, or am I just mishearing shit?
That was a lieutenant right there.
No. Cash asked about. Well, what he asked was
that a fact? Was it a fact, or is that just?
No.
I didn't mean it was.
He didn't mean piss. What he said was the streaks down the glove. Why does it look like piss streaks down the glove when?
When you look at the picture, though, when you look at the picture, it looks like piss coloring only around the knuckles. It's not anywhere else. It's just like it looks like it's coming out from under the knuckles and over the knuckles, but it's nowhere else. You don't see this piss coloring anywhere else.
So you feel like they use some kind of substance?
I understand discoloration and how your hands are gonna rub against the gloves, and you can get this, but we're talking about like more than piss coloring. Like, man, that ain't sweat. Shit.
Well, and the thing is, the first question I asked him, I asked about, and he said he didn't get a chance to see the fights this weekend, right? But I asked him right after that, I said, well, people are talking about Shiraz's glove, or Shiraz's hand wraps, them being illegal, those type of things. And he said, man, I got calls about it. But at the same time, I don't believe that. I done wrap so many hands, and that's not how it works. So I don't know. It's hard for you. I don't want to keep asking, especially when you have a legend on there. I don't want to keep asking them very similar questions and trying to press them to say, "Oh nah, this
you want to hear, right?"
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it that way.
Well, anyways, you gotta look at it like this, though.
Stitch, you don't ask him about who's gonna win. You don't ask him about who's gonna win.
I asked that question.
Hold on. Check this out. You gotta understand this. He ain't gonna expose himself like that, man. He ain't gonna sit there and say, "Yeah, you got to do this, to do this, to do this, to do that."
Dude, this
He's
is
not gonna do none of that. What he's gonna do is be vague about it, even if it was true. This is all I'm trying to say. Even if it was true, he still ain't gonna break that shit down like that, so everybody fucking knows, and then people keep questioning shit. That's something that's probably a trade secret. So therefore, he's old enough in the game. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? This man's old enough in the game. Even if if it's true or not, he ain't gonna sit there and expose it. He gonna play dumb. Right. So it is what it is. That's all I'm trying to say.
Or he just ain't never helped nobody cheat before, and he ain't gonna, he don't know about it.
That's kind of disrespectful,
at the
bro.
end of the day, man, we blessed to have that brother on, and so I want to make sure when we asking questions, I want to be in order with it. And once I asked him one time, I'm not trying to force him to say anything one way or another. If I ask about that he gonna tell me, man, hey, you don't know anything about. He don't know nothing about discoloration. That's what he gonna say. And so
when I put that, I wasn't trying to get for him to say like, I wasn't implying like he's a cheater, like he would know how cheaters cheat. I was just trying to get like, because he knows more about rapping hands than I do, so I was just trying to get his opinion on it.
But the same way, I think when I asked the question originally about Shiraz, his raps and those type of things, and he said, man, they hit me up about this. You know what I'm saying? They hit me up about it, and when I looked at it, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I just kind of, I go off of that. I'm gonna take it for what it is.
Yeah, and Stitch is pretty honest too. Like he tells you right off the bat, like nobody teaches you. There's no, like he learned from watching. You know, he learned from the OG that he was telling us about. You know, the guy with the patches on his head and stuff like that. It's like there's no regulation. You know what I'm saying? On like what a guy's rapping hand's supposed to do. Like when they're learning. You get what I'm saying? They all learn like in gyms and stuff like that. It's like a profession that's like you know, you don't like because I think that question has been posed to Stitch before. Like, how could I become a cut man, or I can become a cut man? You know, it's like, you know, like it's just like you go into gyms and stuff and learn. You know, it's just like Stitch is the most famous one, you know, but there's been like, you know, that's why you can count them on your hand how many good ones there's been. You know, Rafael Garcia, Miguel Diaz, Stitch, you know, OG was talking about the Basil, Mike Basil, you know.
If I could,
go ahead.
If I could say one thing.
Well, you can say it when your mic in order.
Okay, hold on one second. No, what I was basically saying is
it's still out of order. It's still out of order.
What about now?
You good?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Good.
Okay, what I'm basically saying is I hear what y'all saying, but when y'all talking to the people, you kind of want to be respectful, and you got to realize they don't have to answer. That's the thing I got to understand. So if they're asking one way, it's not an interrogation room, bro.
But
did y'all see that the Uncle Stitch gave us footage behind the scenes footage? That footage was the first time that was seen. He let us premiere it. So
that was dope.
I'm gonna just tell y'all going forward as we do bigger and bigger interviews. I mean, we're not trying to do no backyard shit. These is $1 million niggas, man. We gotta respect them too. You know what I'm saying?
So that's being disrespectful to ask a nigga a question. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying if niggas want to know answers to questions, we gotta ask, right?
No, but at the same time, the question was asked. I asked about Shiraz. I asked that was one of my first questions when he told me he didn't see the fights. The next thing I asked about was, they're talking about Shiraz hand wraps. They saying that it's out of order, and then the first thing he said, I didn't see the fights, but I did hear about that. And this is what I came up with. And he gave us an explanation on that piece of it. You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
What you like? So, only thing I can, if you want me to keep drilling the nigga on certain shit, like, bruh, we got the brother on for the information we gonna get out of it.
Yeah, I respect it, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say this, man. I go ahead. My bad, fam.
Dub, it's on your channel or BBO's?
Both.
Okay.
you gotta go check. Hey, it was a great interview. Shout out to Stitch, man, because and the crazy thing is, even he set a time limit, and I shout out to BVO, because BVO like, goddamn, Doug, you gonna keep talking. I'm 4 questions over the time limit.
You long-winded, bro. That's all.
It is what it is. But at the same time, Uncle Stitch, he said, he's like, man, keep asking, man. I ain't got no problem. As long as Miss Stitch, you know what I'm saying, Miss Duran, however you want to call her, as long as she ain't got no problem, I ain't got no problem answering the questions. So I appreciate them. I mean, I appreciate that.
And thank you to both of y'all for asking my question. My bad, Blue. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is the gentleman that said what he said just a little bit ago, he's actually correct, because I run a business, you know what I'm saying? I kind of have multiple businesses, but at the same time, that is true, because you can't please everybody. Not everybody's the same. Just like, how he's cool, you might talk to somebody else that might act like they're just like him. But as soon as you walk away, they talk shit about you.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no matter what, you got to understand. That's why this gentleman just said what he said, because it is true. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand that. You know what I mean?
It take time and effort to build a relationship with individuals. One of the things, and shout out to BVO, because I think BVO do it probably better than I do. I always say that's one thing I thrive on. You know what I'm saying, is building relationships. But I think BVO, the way he does it, for to have Uncle Stitch on there, you know what I'm saying, and for Uncle Stitch to rock like he rocked tonight, man, I gotta give him credit, and I gotta respect everything that he's coming forward with. So you always gotta be in order in them type of situations.
I'm gonna say this though, not to cut you off. My bad, not trying to cut you off. I was, talking about the hand wrap thing. I just thought it was a deflection. I think from Belanga's camp and his fan base made a big deal about the hand wraps. I just felt like Belanga was getting knocked down by lower competition. We wouldn't have cared about no hand wraps if that was Amir Khan in the ring that got knocked out, because we see it all the damn time. You get what I'm saying? I remember Clarissa, and hold on, and I remember when Clarissa got mad when they leaked the sparring of her getting knocked down by a man, and she actually said he had something in his padding. And I'm thinking,
she said he took the padding out.
Well, took the padding out. There you go. Took the padding out. And I'm like, do you really believe most of us to believe that for a man to knock you down, he has to take the padding out of his damn gloves?
That's work, bro.
Like, really? Like, come on, let's just use logic here. So that's what I'm looking at. I think the hand wraps was a deflection for and I heard Belanga's girl saying something about it, so people regurgitate and make it a big story. No, it was he's been knocked down plenty of times. He just got knocked out this time, so it wasn't like he hasn't been knocked down. So
I'm happy that nigga got knocked down, bro. That nigga talk too damn much.
Yeah, he does. But I just felt like it was a deflection to try to take credit away from his opponent. You know what I mean? And I hate that.
His dad is one of the nicest guys in boxing too, man. I don't think people understand that. I'm trying to get his dad on. Belanga's dad is a really good brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
He actually one of the first ones that I heard of that was putting on them camps for the amateurs and stuff. So Belinga is a goofball, but hey man, he getting money. He a regular hood nigga getting money. No,
real quick, I want to ask y'all this. And I'm trying not to. Hey, I'm getting ready. Let me see. I'm trying to stay 2 hours and under on the show on a regular basis. It don't ever work that way. Hell, last time I had a 6-hour show. So, but I want to ask y'all this. We got a card coming up this weekend, right? And we're gonna pass this thing around accordingly. But Tim Tszyu versus the rematch. It's the rematch. Tim Tszyu versus Fodora. Man, we seen the cut, and we asked Uncle Stitch about that. Uncle Stitch, he talked about with that cut being on the forehead. You know what I'm saying? The high forehead. There's a vein that's running there that it's hard, bro. It's hard to stop the bleeding there, and that's what we seen in that first fight. We seen the elbow, and I mean it is what it is. But Tim Zoo Fodora, man. We're gonna pass it around the block, man. Starting with Blue Hustle, going to Paid, Cash, Ohio, BVO, then Piro. Man, who y'all got in that fight? Blue Hustle. All right, Blue, he on mute. Go ahead, Cash. Who you got in that fight? I said, my bad. Paid. Who you got in that fight?
I'm gonna go with Cam.
You got Zoo over Fodora?
No, I'm gonna go with Tim Zoo. I just think Fodora. I think even with that cut, I think that he was giving Fodora a problem, and I think that cut kind of offset the whole situation with him winning. So I'm gonna go with Tim Zoo in that fight. I don't think Fodora really can beat him like that. So I'm gonna go with Tim Zoo.
Cash.
I got Fodora. Although I think Tim Zoo would have beat the fuck out of Fodora in that first fight if that shit didn't happen. Fondora's looking better. Tim Zoo done took some he took a mean ass whooping from Murtazayev that I don't know if he's recovered fully from that shit. And Fondora's starting to use that jab better. And man, yeah, I think he's really punching too. That one dude, I don't remember who the fuck it was. The guy who Virgil beat. I remember him doing an interview saying that Fodora is really, really cracking. So man, I think he gets Tim Zoo this time.
You talking about Bandramov?
Nah, the guy that dropped Virgil a couple times, but Virgil beat him.
Oh, okay.
Boachek. Yeah, there you go.
Ohio, who you got in that fight? Tim Zoo versus Sebastian Fodora.
Yeah, I think it's a good fight, man. Both of them.
I love the fight.
Both of them been stopped before, so I think they come into this fight a little cautious. But I'm gonna edge Tim. I think Tim will be able to pull it off. I think he know he was winning the last time they fought. You know what I mean? So he coming in with a little bit more confidence. And but yeah, I think he edged. It can go either way though. But I like Tim, and if I got a bet, I'm betting on Tim.
BVO.
In that fight, I got Fodora because he's fresher. To me, Tim Zoo, he didn't got beat. Hold on, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can hear him? I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. No, what I was saying is,
I can hear him now. Go ahead, BVO.
I done seen Tim Zoo get beat dead one too many times, and I think Fodora is fresher. And really, to tell you the truth, man, that beating that he took by Bakram, that took some years off his life, man. That was a nasty beating, man. That was nasty. But I think boxing for the win, and I'm gonna go with Fodora.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Tim Zoo. Oh my bad, Piro, it's on you. My bad.
What up? Well, I got Sebastian in 10. In relation to the cut in the first fight, I didn't see him blinking or like really complaining about the blood being that much of a factor. The fight was very, very competitive. The first fight, I thought Fodora won, good, but I think Fodora has improved. Only thing he hasn't improved in his defense, and Tim still has that puncher's chance. So you never know. I'm just hoping for a good fight, but I got Fodora in 10.
Blue Hustle, you there?
Blue Hustle, he done went to sleep.
He fell on the steps.
Good night.
Shout out to my brother, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're knowledgeable.
I got Tim Zoo.
Man, I didn't fall asleep, man. What the hell is y'all talking about? I got Fodora, man. Hey, look, man. I do what I do over here, man. Y'all need to stop playing with me, man. I do what I do, man.
Smoking crack,
we
man.
couldn't hear you, brother. We couldn't hear. Hold on, man. We gotta get you the pipe, bro. We gotta get you to drop out this motherfucker, man.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
We
couldn't my drop there, Dub.
We couldn't hear you, man.
It's all good. I wasn't.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Give you 2 drops on that motherfucker. Go ahead.
Okay, you said the Cat Williams, nigga. Okay, Fodora, nigga, Fodora. You dig? Fodora. You dig?
Hey, I'm with you. I got Fodora too. But I do think, man, Tim Zoo, man, we done seen Fodora sparked by lesser fighters, Brian Mendoza specifically. I think that Tim Tszyu. Oh, excuse me. I think Fodora. I apologize. I think that, man, he done learned to fight behind his jab much more than he did earlier in his career. I like the way he fighting behind his jab now. I think he's only gonna get better. I think, man, that nigga, what is he? 6'4", 6'5"? Nigga, I'm 6'5".
He's like 6'7", isn't he?
Is he 6'7"?
He about 6'5". He about 6'5".
6'5", right.
Well, y'all give me the height. I don't know.
I can see the top of his head. When I seen him, I can see the top of his head. He about 6'5".
All I'm trying to
Prince go overall.
All I'm trying to
see the top of his head, BVO. Aren't you like 5'2"?
Nah, hey, you out of order. You out of order, Piro. But all I'm trying to tell you is that I think he done got better. I think the length, the range that he can fight with, he's starting to understand it much more than he did early. And then he can still get in there and bang with you if he need to. And man, I think he's gonna keep him at the end of them punches. And then I do think there's gonna be a firefight at some point of the fight. But I think, man, when you jab a motherfucker and hook off that damn jab, what I think Fodora gonna do, I think they give you, man, you could wear a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? The body shots that Fodora throw, even though he 7 inches taller than his damn opponent, man, I like the work that he can do from the outside. And when it is an inside fight, I don't think we need to worry about it, because the nigga throw an uppercut from mid-range, and the mid-range uppercut be landing on the damn chin like we ain't never seen. So, hey, I got to give it to Fodora in this fight. I don't think Tim Tszyu, I understand the money, you know what I'm saying? Also, like BVO said, I think the fight with Bakram, I think it took something out of him. Man, I think Fodora putting hands on Tim Tszyu, bro. I ain't got a stoppage, but I think it go the distance. But I think the judges got to give it to Tim Tszyu.
We got to remember that Fodora retired Errol Spence. Man, Errol Spence was scared to death.
Errol Spence is Errol Spence retired? Is he retired?
No, I'm just saying he was so scared of Fodora. He said, "I don't want that fight."
That was crazy.
But himself said he didn't want that fight. So
that's true.
Bud was like, "Hey, man, that nigga is the cheat code. I ain't fighting the cheat code. I'm not fighting the cheat code." So, hey, I think a lot of dudes don't want to get in there with Fodora.
I know one thing. He don't want to get in there with that Ohio boy Jamonte Clark, who beat Fodora. Fodora never rematched him. He didn't rematch him.
Clark can fight. That's a good point. Clark can fight.
Man, when the last time y'all seen that man fight?
Who, Jamonte? He ain't been fighting though lately.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. No. I get that he ain't fighting a while, but I'm talking about the fix was in when Fodora was supposed to get that little Latino WBC title. They had to give it a draw because they know Fodora didn't win that fight against Jamonte. That was a PB. They thought because Jamonte Clark was coming off a loss where he done fell out the damn ring, embarrassing, that this was supposed to be a good look fight for Fodora, and it backfired on them because they was big, two tall guys. They was towers, man, both of them. Long reach, and but Jamonte boxed a great fight in that fight, man. So y'all get tired, go back and watch it. Jamonte Clark.
When are we gonna see Jamonte back in the ring?
No, I don't think he's been inactive. I don't know if he ever coming back, to be honest, man. Some of these guys,
he retired.
Yeah, they don't never want to tell you they retired. They just be inactive because they probably come back. But he ain't fought in a couple of years.
Did y'all know the Easter Bunny retired?
Huh? Yeah, Robert Easter did. He retired, but he didn't say it until this year, man. But he kept telling me every year, I'm ready. I'm gonna come back. But his peoples was telling me, nah, man, he ain't got it no more. It's the gunshot room messed up the way he throw his hook and his mechanics a little bit, so he can never be sharp as much no more. So yeah, he had to call it quits, but he never told nobody that he was retiring. He just kept saying he gonna.
Man, Bunny's a class act. I think Bunny should make the Hall of Fame.
When a nigga get shot, he's not a Hall of Famer. You out of order with that one, BVO. But when a nigga gets shot, even and I say this respectfully, when we see Jose get shot, Benavidez. he ain't never been the same fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, gun, and I don't know what it is, and don't y'all please don't quote me on this, but a motherfucker get shot, bro. I expect their ass to retire. I expect.
Hey, Bud got shot in the head, Dub. You still fighting?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Yeah. It depends on
Everybody like that
at.
crazy mofo.
I know, right?
What you mean? Bud got shot in the head, and then what he did is hopped in a car. You see what I'm saying?
Right? That's a crazy ass story, bro.
And then he drove to motherfucking hospital, fam.
It's like CJ off Grand Theft Auto, man. You can't kill him.
Right? What's wrong with you, sir? Somebody shot me in the head.
Hold on, it went through the window to hit him, so it slowed down. That's why it didn't kill him. If it was like a clean shot, you know what I'm saying? He would have been dead.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Somebody was
about
praying for that.
I ain't saying you know nothing about it.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, damn.
Sometimes they get hit in a place where they can't box again, man. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, facts.
No, Robert Easter's a great fighter too, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He want to open up a gym, so that's his goal, is to give back and open up a gym. So
he's got a gym. Who? But
no, Robert Easter.
No, Robert Easter.
Oh, okay.
Robert Easter Jr. Respect.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this, man. I heard this conversation earlier. Shout out to my brother Casual. And y'all make sure y'all go sub to him, man. He do a hell of a job covering the fight and breaking shit down. Pitbull Cruz, man, versus Fodora, man. Did I say that right, Piro? Did I say the last name?
Fierro.
That what I thought that what I said.
That's why I said close. I thought you like at the end kind of like went off, but that's cool. But I guess Fierro.
Oh, have mercy. I
mean, that's what I heard. Dub, you asked me if you said it right.
No. It's okay. It's
you out of order, bro. Where my drop at?
I'm all the way out of order.
Where my drop at?
I ain't got it for you. I'm putting it together. I gotta put it together. But what y'all got on that fight? Anybody?
Oh, I got Pitbull, man.
Does anybody know who Fodora is outside of me? And
probably not. Lieutenant, do you know who he is? Blue?
It's the rematch, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got Pitbull.
Blue Hustle, BVO.
I probably don't know who he is.
I think Pitbull in that first fight, Pitbull was doing a lot. He came out throwing a lot more different shit than I normally see him throw, man. I actually thought he was did a lot better.
He threw defense out the window, man. He did on that fight, bro.
I'm talking about his punch selection. He was, normally.
I feel you. I feel you now. I feel you.
Yeah. The man he's not gonna fight with defense anyways. Respectfully.
Who?
Pitbull.
Man, Pitbull got excellent defense. Wait, man, ask Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. If you got
Lord have mercy.
Lord. Broke his hand on his big ass head.
Man, ain't nobody seen Pitbull display any type of defense.
Not on the last fight, but bro, he's got excellent defense. I don't think you know who Pitbull is, Dub.
I might be out of order then. Clearly,
no, it's cool. I mean, that's what you think. That's what you think. It's all good.
You saying hold on. You saying that that man defense is subpar at best.
Subpar? Well, ask Tank Davis the subpar. Ask Tank Davis the subpar.
I got a question, even though I know this fight ain't nowhere near here yet. But
go ahead, bro.
Who BVO got? Norman and Haney.
Who you got, BVO? Or what do they call you? Quesadilla, enchilada and shit? That's disrespectful, bro.
Oh, you out of order, man. We ain't call that.
Not me, bro. Y'all call him that, bro.
I call him sombrero.
Sombrero. There you go.
I don't call him quesadilla.
I'm glad BVO brought that up, bro.
BVO.
Yeah,
BVO, man. Who you got, man? You got BVO. You there? BVO, you sleep?
He probably fell asleep, man.
You done passed out on us.
BVO, he out of there. Yeah. Blue
Who
Hustle,
you
there?
Who you got?
Wait a minute.
Hold on, my mic is out of order.
Oh, there you go.
No, it's in order. We can hear you. It's in order.
Go ahead, BVO.
What was you saying?
Ask it again, Piro.
It was actually Cash's question.
Oh, go ahead, Cash. My bad.
Who you got in that Norman Haney?
Oh, you already know I got Norman. Stormin' Norman.
What's it gonna look like?
It's gonna be a tough fight. I just think be honest with you, man, Devin kind of scaring me with this fight. The way I seen him move against Jose Ramirez. That's the only thing that worried me is he gonna do that.
BVO,
But-
BVO, hey BVO.
Go ahead.
Whenever you hear Lakers, right? All of them, and this ain't my opinion. This is Cash
BVO
opinion.
being nice right now. I just
But
knew
hold
he was
on.
gonna say something else.
Anytime you hear Lakers, just say Junior. That's it. Okay, you got me.
Lakers in 5. 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 Lakers in 5.
It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort.
Lakers in 5.
OKC, KFC, UFC.
Lakers in 5.
It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Lakers in 5.
Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka.
Lakers in 5.
Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero.
Lakers in 5.
You can have Hard, you can have Mars, you can get a garden.
Lakers in 5.
White side, back side, sunny side.
Lakers in 5.
Phoenix sun, Capri sun, the sun about to set.
Lakers in 5. 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 Lakers in 5.
Who you gonna put on Luka?
I disagree with Junior in 5. But I do think Junior win the fight. I got Junior winning the fight. But anytime y'all heard Lakers right there, according to my brother Cash, hey, Lakers and Junior, they synonymous. Am I wrong about that, Cash?
Yeah, Norman in 5, nigga. It's a wrap.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Shout out to Backdoor Unk, Shannon Sharp, but I'll say this.
Backdoor.
You say that
That's fucked up.
I think that's the first time I heard backdoor. I don't know if I ever heard that. I don't know if I heard that.
No, I get what y'all saying, but I don't see to tell you the truth. When I look at B Norman, I can't give you a real thought because that's my homeboy. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all because I don't know. He my homeboy, so what? It don't even matter what I think. I'm riding with my homeboy.
I got Norman in 12.
Norman unanimous decision.
12.
I got Brian Norman.
Damn.
Man, he finna beat the life out of Devin, man.
I don't know about that because if you look at Junior's record, man, he really hasn't fought anybody. Like we just like him. That's all.
I think
I didn't seen him manhandle welterweights. I don't seen him knock welterweights out. Man, Devin finna get beat.
Man, beating up cab drivers and people that work at Chick-fil-A don't count, man. I'm just being real.
Yeah. You're gonna fucking get Brian Norman Sr. on here, bro, yelling this shit. Watch.
That's my dude, man.
Hey, we got to get Senior on for an interview, man. We need Senior on after the hip toss, man. After the hip toss, you know what I'm saying? A nigga getting jacked, both of them niggas getting jacked up, and Junior throwing the damn. We gotta get Senior on, man. We really need to have Junior on. We need a chance to talk.
That's what we trying to get on Junior, man. But you know, I'll hit Senior up. That'll be nice. Him and Jack Reese next week. That'll be nice.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that Jack Reese one, man. He's a great ref. He was a great ref.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy. That shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Jack Reese robbed my favorite fighter, man. I was picking with him on the phone, but I said, "Why'd you rob Deontay, man?"
Hold on, how he? Well, don't get me started on that. I disagree with the whole.
Better wave it off, man.
It was the autopsy. He didn't have it early enough, bruh. Marcellus, we waiting for that autopsy, bruh.
That changed history, man. I'm telling you, that changed history. If he knocks out Tyson Fury, you look at Deontay Wilder a whole different way.
The man set up like the Undertaker, man. The man set up like the Undertaker, man.
I'm still a Deontay fan. I don't care if he lost.
Hey, I love Deontay. I just hate that he's still fighting.
Why, bruh? That's what he wants to do, bruh.
He was praised.
I don't want to see him get it, man. Look,
man, boxers get their ass whooped, bruh. Suck it up, Buttercup.
He looked like dog shit in his last fight. What are you talking about, Piero?
Nah, bro, he beat Devin Lynch shit out of the other dude, bro. What y'all expect from him, bro? Come on, man. Just one fight back, one at a time. Who
you want to see him fight next, Piero?
Andy
Ruiz?
Yes, sir. That's a fight I've been waiting for a cool minute, man. They've been talking about it for a cool minute too. I'll be right back.
Is Andy Ruiz still fighting?
I don't know.
He hurt his hand in that last fight. I ain't seen him since.
And that was 2 years ago.
Didn't he have a draw with Big Baby Miller? And Big Miller is ass.
Big Baby said he gonna fight Little Baby. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I heard about that fight. You know, that's gonna be a good fight. I think we'll knock him out though. Shout out to Jared Anderson.
Who is we? This nigga French again, man. Stop with the French shit. I don't know nothing about this French shit, man. I don't know who we is.
You wild boy.
I got Miller in that fight.
I ain't. Oh, God.
Over Anderson? Hell yeah, man. I think Anderson got exposed when he fought Prince Charles, man. It looked like Charles was pulling his punches, like he took a bag of money.
Man, you swear everybody taking money, bro.
Bro, watch the fight again, man. When he hurt Anderson, man, watch the fight. He let off on him. He pulled back.
Yeah.
All right, let me last thing this week, man. Let me make sure I ask the right question. My apologies. This week we got damn, what fight I was going to ask about?
Barrios, Pacquiao.
There we go. Thank y'all. Pacquiao Barrios, man. And I'm just gonna be honest. Outside of the drugs that Pacquiao gonna be on, outside of that piece of it, and hell, it's a double-edged sword because Mario Barrios might be on them same drugs. So,
what about the Manila folder, bro?
Well, I don't think Well, who you putting the Manila fold out there for, Piro? Who you putting it out there for?
Nobody, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think the Manila fold is going to hold any weight in this situation.
It always holds weight, bro. Block the talks, Holmes.
Who you got in the fight, man?
I got Barrios.
I got Barrios, too. Who you got, Cash?
Yeah, probably Barrios, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither.
Hey, y'all, some type of way, real quick. Abel Ramos is fighting on this same card. I don't know how that works out. What they had? Did they have a draw against each other?
No. The guy won.
Barrios won that fight. He won.
Or was it a draw? I don't even remember.
I think it was a draw. I feel like it was a draw. I feel like it was a draw.
I know. I kind of feel like it was a draw too.
I thought Abel won though.
I could be wrong.
No.
I'm talking about the scorecards. I ain't talking about who I thought won. I'm talking about
welterweight, right? You're welterweight.
Yeah. I thought Abel Ramos. He knocked Mario Barrios down in that fight. So, but at the end of the day, go ahead.
I said I believe so. My bad.
No, it ain't no believe. I know that's true. But I do think that the fight ended up being a draw. I believe it was a draw.
And you are correct, my friend.
Yeah, okay. So, BVO, who you got in that fight, man? Barrios versus Pacquiao.
I got Pacquiao in 7 by stoppage.
Woo!
Lord have mercy. Blue Hustle, who you got? Barrios
there's no drug testing. There's no VADA testing on this.
Bullshit.
I don't know, man. I done heard there is, there isn't. I done heard both.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I have no clue.
BVO might be right. I don't know.
Blue Hustle, who you got?
Man, I ain't got no dog in the fight, man.
Well, you got to pick somebody to win.
Man, then I'm going to go with Barrios.
What about these?
Hey, man, look. But y'all niggas out of order tonight.
Oh, shit. That's funny, man.
All right. I can't even get to where I was going with this shit, bro. God damn, let me see.
Figueroa and
I don't really care about that fight.
That could be a good fight, bro. I think so.
Who you got? I got Figueroa beating the shit out of his ass. So
I got you wet, man.
Gonzalez? Over Figueroa?
Yeah, man.
I don't think Joey Gonzalez is that good.
I do. I mean, obviously not at the elite level. It's obviously just a little bit below that. He's never been able to go over the hump. But yeah, man, I think
I don't think Joey Gonzalez is. Anyway, it don't matter what I think. What y'all got on that fight?
It's because you're a Shakur hater, bro. That's why.
How am I? Hey, look. If that's the case, then that mean I gotta be what's my brother name? Cool Boy. I gotta be a Cool Boy super fan. If that's the case,
you probably are.
I like Cool Boy, but
I ain't a super fan.
He decent. He decent. I'm just saying. I don't like. I think.
Oh, Bam is fighting too, Dub.
Oh, Bam. Hey, somebody told me respectfully. They said that. What's the brother name?
Kafu.
Kafu. Thank you. They said. I said the brother African. They said, nah, he's still a slick black fighter. I said, man, that nigga ain't no slick black fighter from what I seen.
Yo.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what they told me. I said, that nigga ain't no slick back fighter from what I seen. He finna get his ass whooped by Bam.
For sure.
I was like, a slick back. Y'all tell me what slick black fighting y'all seen out of that brother, man. But I mean, it is what it is. No disrespect. And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect. Shout out to him. I think he went and beat a Japanese nigga his last fight. Showed out in that fight. So shout out to him for that. But I don't think he that good. Does anybody have anything on Kafu? Exactly.
Kapu.
No, I do not. But yeah.
Cause we don't know who this nigga is.
I've never heard of him.
I watched him fight the nigga in Japan. I watched that fight, but no, I don't like. He not a slick black fighter, and man, Bam finna put hands on his ass, bro. Bam is a different type of talent, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, Bam, knockout.
I don't know if he stop him. I think Kafu, he tough. But
Bam gonna stop him. I don't care if it's KO or TKO. He gonna stop him some kind of way.
I wouldn't be surprised. With that. But I got a unanimous decision from Bam. But in the league, I ain't gonna pick you. I ain't picking unanimous in the league because it don't do me no good. It do me no good to pick unanimous. Go ahead, Piro. What you got on Kafu? Or Cash, either one of y'all.
Go ahead, Cash.
I think Bam gets a stoppage between 8 and 10.
You got man, Kafu tough, bro. He tough. He tough. From what I watched, he the brother, he tough.
Bam be putting ass beatings on motherfucking stuff. So.
Yeah, belt the ass. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree with it.
I just want to see a good fight, man, but I think I got Bam, bro.
No, I definitely got Bam. You got stoppage or you got decision?
I'm gonna say decision.
I got a decision too. I think Kafu gonna stand up to it. To the power.
I just don't like how he scheduled another fight before he fought this one. So I'm just thinking maybe he's not 100% focused on the task at hand.
What fight he got scheduled next?
Puma Martinez.
That's on the Junior card, ain't it? Junior versus Dev card.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. What y'all thought about when Turkey jumped in the ring? First off, who won the fight, Matias or Puello? Who y'all had?
Matias.
Pulo. Alberto whooped his ass, man.
Hero. Who you had?
Matias.
If he whooped him by hugging, then yeah, he whooped him.
Blue Hustle, who you had in that fight? Hustle Man, can you hear me?
What was said?
We about to shut this thing down, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. Matias versus Puello, brother. Did you see the fight?
Puello.
Did you see it?
Yeah. I felt Puello won.
Cool.
I had Puello. I thought Puello won too. I thought Puello won. I thought the best decision would have been a draw.
No, I would have settled with the draw, but Puello won that fight, man. They had plans for Matias. That's why they moved the way they moved on that one.
Hey, the fix was in. I do think the fix was in.
Oh, they got plans on Matias, but at the same time, Puello won that fight, man. No matter what, he the champion. He the champion, bro.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that whole you
You
got
might
to
not
beat.
believe in it, but at the same time, usually the A side wins. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? He's a champion. Well, he wasn't the A side to Matias. I won't say that. But damn near, that's why you see Matias won. He the A side, man. A side privilege.
He
I
was,
was
the, bro.
Go ahead. Say it again.
Puyo was the A side. What are y'all talking about, man? Y'all not making.
No,
no
I
sense.
didn't. I didn't say he wasn't. All I'm saying is,
You see, I feel like, hold on. So I know Puyo was a champion, but Matias wasn't he more popular than Puyo? Am I wrong for saying that?
I don't
Popularity
think
got to do with winning a fight.
I don't think neither one was that popular, but I judge it off of what happened in the ring. In my opinion.
Well, so we all.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me finish.
Gotta hold our fighters accountable.
All I'm saying is when I watched the fight, I thought that Matias, he came forward from the beginning of the fight, and I thought he threw a lot of punches. I didn't think he was as accurate as he could have been, and honestly, I thought Puyo, especially later in the back half of the fight, I thought he had Matias hurt multiple times. I didn't see Puyo really hurt like that. Man, I thought Puyo won the fight.
Man,
he won.
He was putting hands on Puyo, man.
What?
That's out, man.
Hey, Kat, you know what's so crazy?
You think he was doing all that hugging and shit for no reason? No, he was getting his fucking ass whooped, nigga. What the fuck was you watching?
No, you clinch when you need to.
Oh my god, this shit's crazy.
That kind of proves Cash's point. But
I already know who y'all gonna have winning on certain fights because you guys always pick the boxer who get a little pot shot or a counter in here or there. He was getting his ass whooped, gang. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know shit about boxing.
He did a little bit. He got a little more cleaner shots in.
I like Puyo.
Matias
Puyo
got
very
tired, in the late part of the fight. But man, Matias banked a gang of rounds before it even got there.
I'm mad at you guys.
Like it's always said. Like I always say, I don't know shit about boxing.
Man, Matias is a damn A side. That's why he got it, man. No matter what anybody trying to say, he's more popular, man.
Is that why Shakur got it?
Man. No, I don't know what you talking about. There, he earned that shit. What you
works
mean?
for some fights.
Look at the scorecards, bro. I mean, they're kind of wide. What I saw.
What you mean?
Hey, real quick, hold on.
Why would you? You don't even you just argue just to argue.
No, I'm not. Those cards were exceptionally wide, bro.
You argue right now. You just said, what about Shakur?
No, that's what I'm saying. Shakur?
Like, you know he won the fight, right? Did he win the fight? Did you have any doubt?
I thought he won the fight.
Okay, did you have any doubt? So you know what it is?
Yeah,
so you just arguing to argue.
I have doubts.
What?
Like I said, the fight was a lot closer than.
No, I'm saying while you were watching them.
Well, let me ask you this: who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
What's that? Beetlejuice or whatever his name is? Yeah, no, I thought Shakur won the fight, but I mean, like, it was a lot closer than a lot of people think, and I mean, like, it was a nightmare to score, bro. Like,
but what I'm saying is, you knew he won.
Like I said, I have my doubts, but I thought he did enough. But like I said, I haven't watched a fight again, and it's a.
How do you have a doubt? How do you have any doubts if you thought he did enough? That's not a doubt.
Doubt? Because I thought, like I said, in the initial watch, I thought he did enough, but like literally, like looking back, like I said, I haven't watched the fight again. I have my doubts because, like, literally, like the ring general was not Shakur, it was Zapeda. Well, in clean effective punching, I think it was like a wash, and like literally, like in punches landed, bro, they're not that much off, bro. I don't know, man. It was a lot closer than the judges, and that's the only reason I brought up that comment about the A side.
I seen a close fight. I mean, shit. If that knockdown had got counted, man, shit could have been a damn draw, easy.
But it is what it is, man. The judges made their decision, and don't matter what I think.
Shout out to Mr. Chapman in the building, man. Mr. Chapman, give me your opening statements and respectfully. I don't know how this always happen, Mr. Chapman. You come up when I'm getting ready to get done with this shit, but give me your opening.
All right, man. You can get done, man. I just came up to say what's up to my good people. Mr. Respectfully, Doug, Rightside. my man Porosor, my man Cash Cryptology, and
bro?
Blue Hustle, man. You know, I say came to say shout out to the Chattermint too, because you got Crush, you got the Mickey Fricky masterpiece himself, Picasso, you got 2 Sizzy up in that house in the hizzy. You got Big Dog Willie, man. You know what? I wonder what life gonna be with like now that Shakur done came and gone. There was very little promotion on his end for his favorite fighter. We got killed or be killed. You better go on and kill because you don't want to be killed. We got Ben Israel, and we know how he get down. Rick Timms, the third. Ray Davis, my man, the scholarly one. Boxing scholar. Got DP Rocker, #1 Chief Rocker. Zoom Verse. In case nobody got the memo, dog, hit them with the echo Zoom Verse. You know what it is. Who else we got up in this piece? You know, everybody love Dub. They come through unannounced sometimes, and they just show up because he's just that type of dude. Southern Hospitality. Got D Free Sports Talk up in this piece. That's my knees. Dank Father, one of the truest Haney fans there is. Marky Dan, the historian. He said he missed the facts. AJ 64 times. And, you know, I just came in and say, what's up with my peoples, man? You know what? It was a great week of fighting. I thought that the women card would outshine the men card. I thought that the men card more than held its own. I thought it was pretty good fights all the way around on that. I thought there were a couple of close ones. There were fights that didn't happen the way that I thought would happen. Sharita Metcalf, she lost. I didn't think she was going to go down to Sharnika, but Sharnika was just a little bit too much for her. I
thought Nix was going to win that fight.
I won't go against her no more unless she going against Ellie Scotney. Ellie Scotney a beast.
I had Scotney winning too, so.
Yeah, Scott, I got everything else right except for that one. I didn't get Shakur Zapeda right. I thought Shakur was going to get a stoppage late in the fight. That didn't happen. It wasn't even close to happening. I thought that my man Matias would get a stoppage. That wasn't close to happening. That was a damn good fight. And I think that I had your boy getting sparked out late in the round. He got sparked out real early. So shout out to Hamza Shiraz. They saying his raps is suspect, but I know one thing. My man made him lean back. So homage to Fat Joe. Also, man, you know what? Sometimes the ropes is a man's best friend, and it ain't always Lassie, dog. And you know, ropes got your back at times, dog. Shout out to the ropes. What's good with it, dog?
Man, look. Tomorrow, man, we coming through. We're gonna be talking about the Pleiades star system.
Okay.
We will be talking everything conspiracies tomorrow. So, man, y'all pull up on the show. Man, y'all give me y'all last words before I shut this thing down. Only reason I'm shutting it down like I'm shutting it down because a motherfucker talking. I ain't lying.
Yeah, I'm gonna
hey, real quick, Cash, what you got on the Pleiades?
Hey.
I got a little bit.
I already know you. Save it for me. I think we'll have a good conversation about that. Like I said, everything conspiracy tomorrow. Cash, give me your last words. Then we go into Blue Hustle, and then we go into Mr. Chelly.
Yeah, good. I think we had a bunch of good fights, man. Shit, that damn turkey card was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Wait, hold on. I gotta ask y'all this real quick. My bad, Cash. I apologize. Turkey came out, I believe, earlier today and said that he don't believe in pay-per-views no more. He don't want to put none of the fights on pay-per-view. Go sub to the zone so you can get the fights. According to Turkey. What's your thoughts on that?
The money that they spent out. Oh, you talking about cash? Okay, my bad.
We're going to Cash first.
Man, I don't give a fuck what Turkey said. Nigga be lying and telling you he's lying. They lying. Like, who gives a fuck?
Last question for you, Cash. I know when I asked you earlier about the earthquake, the tsunami, were y'all affected by any of that?
No.
Okay. Y'all more inland. What part of Alaska are you in, brother?
I mean, the islands are the illusion chain. That's not where I'm. That's like pretty far away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, shout out to you. I'm glad you and your family safe. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the what was it, 7.5 or 7.3, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I just seen it. That's why I hit you up, and I was like, hey, Brad, hey, shout out to my brother, though.
Hey, you gonna have to talk about that on that conspiracy theory too, because that's my man Cash said. There's a reason why so many earthquakes around there.
But because hell, ain't that round one of them conjoining plates or whatever you want to call it? Ain't that the reason y'all had earthquakes around there?
I don't know.
So it'd be some stuff up in that ground that'd be very deep that can send hella pulses, causing them tremors.
Well, now you I don't think the brother said that. I don't think
he might be talking about the Black Pyramid, but
y'all got a Black Pyramid?
You never heard about the conspiracies on the Black Pyramid, bro? Yeah, there's because there's like the Bermuda Triangle. We got Alaska got a triangle up here where hella people man. I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of people have gone missing in this triangle. And in this triangle, there is a place where you can't go, and there's supposed to be a Black Pyramid underground. Yeah, man. There's a bunch of shit on that too.
Well, we gotta do a show on that too. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go look it up.
Yeah, I'll get my last words. Shout out these soft ass damn Shakur fans. You niggas gotta get your emotions under control. You know what I mean? Give him his credit, but you ain't gotta pour no sugar on this nigga, because all he did was beat one of them guys you guys don't give credit for, the flat-footed, one-dimensional guys. You know what I mean? So, you don't get to give this nigga a bunch of extra credit for beating this guy. You know what I mean? If you guys would have been talking all this dumb shit all these years, then you would be able to maybe. But sorry, you don't. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good show.
All right, my brother. Hey, tomorrow, conspiracy show gotta happen. We'll be talking I got two. We're talking Pleiades, and we're gonna be talking about Mu, the landmass supposedly. If you know what Mu is, you know what Mu is. All right, my brother. Blue Hustle, man. Blue Hustle, you there?
Oh man, it's all good, man. Great live. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
great live, and
I appreciate you pulling up on us, man. I appreciate it.
Man, appreciate you too, man. But yeah, great live. You know, what's up to everybody in the chat and anybody listening? You know what I mean? And man, let's on to the next one. That's all I got to say, man. It's all good.
Hey man, much love and respect. Appreciate you, my brother. Mr. Chapman, open it, and I apologize. Look, I keep telling folks, I'm trying to keep this thing under 2 hours. 2 hours, 30 minutes is really what I want. That's what I'm striving for. But give me your last words, Mr. Chapman.
So you saying a nigga got 12 minutes to talk then? That's what you telling me? I can talk for 12?
Take your time. When I ever rushed you?
Not never. I ain't gonna even take 12 minutes, man. I'm gonna say this, bro. And I'm gonna always say this, bro. I appreciate what people do in that ring, man, because it's not easy to get in that ring. And shout out to those who took the ring this weekend and put everything they had, left it in the ring, and you know, some fell short, some got dubs. I think that what Cash Crypto just closed out and said rings true. You can't knock these type of fighters when it applies to a certain type of fighter that you might not rock with, but then praise that type of fighter when it rock with your fighter. I mean, that being the case, I thought it was a fantastic fight. I thought that Zapeda did much better than I thought he was going to do. I thought that going into the 7th round, it was 3-3 on my watch, man. So it was pretty competitive and tightly contested. I thought that ring generalship you might be able to give to Zapeda, like my man Puto said, but not cleaner, more effective shots. I thought that the cleaner, more effective shots definitely were landed by Shakur Stevenson. I thought that the nomenclature of swimming without getting wet and hit and not be hit, it got tested, and I thought it always been tested, man. I remember watching a fight with him and Robinson Conceição, and they said in the whole fight he only landed 9 body shots when I counted 6 in the first round. So sometimes them stats don't really be right, but that being the case, he did a fantastic job of being available to hit, but not getting often hit. He did get hit a lot though, but not just often as he could have been for being right there. You got to credit him for his skill set and being able to see punches coming and being able to move, man. Shout out to my man Berlanga, man. He had his 15 minutes of fame and he did the most with it. That man was out there throwing draws on the stage, throwing lingerie on the stage, making it rain, dog. And in the ring, it rained on his ass, dog. And shout out to Shiraz for bringing the storm his way, man. Sometimes you got to go through the storm before you actually get to the calm. So he went through the storm. We see how he rebounds, see if he go on his journey or be out there keeping gates or whatever the case may be. You see how they moving. Shout out to David Morrell. I think he needs to sit there and really examine himself as far as his application of his toolkit. Got a nice, shiny, very vast toolkit, but I'm not sure he understands how to use every single tool up in the kit. So we need to get him to get more aware, and you got to get something going with that guard. That guard got to be a lot more intuitive and a lot more fluid, because right now it's stagnant and that bad boy don't be working at times. Fortunately for him, he still got a rock solid chin. He got it tested, but he was able to get up and pull a fight out. It was close, but he pulled it out at the end. And shout out to Matias. Matias, boy, he was in there with a war, man. I know my man Cash said he didn't think so, and that he got the dog snot whipped out of him. But I ain't see that. I saw my man Matias being engaged in his fight and still accommodating himself very well, and was hitting some clean shots, especially later in the fight. He had that boy over there on roller skates at times. So good thing that boy could slide, dog. He was roll bouncing in that ring. But he had his bow wow. So shout out to him from his time out in the ATL, getting his bow wow. But shout out to my man Tsunami. He came over there and made sure the Tsunami hit in the States and did some damage, getting up in there and righting the ship. Shout out to the ladies. The ladies did their thing. Some of them didn't. Some of them was out there having glorified shadow boxing sessions, but they got their bread. And that's what they in there for, to get their bread, and they got paid. Shout out to the ropes. Like I said, the ropes, boy, they can be your best friend at times. And even when you slip, if a punch is landed and you either touch that canvas with your glove, your body, or you go falling against the ropes and they hold you up, at the discretion of the ref, it could be enabled to knock down. And my man Zapeda almost got credited for catching my man in between the shot and not on his very best of balance, but the ropes held that brother up, man. And then after that, he took care of business. That being said, he won way more rounds than he lost. I had it 8-4, but I'm not mad at somebody saying it was 7-5. I'm not mad at somebody saying it was 9-3, but I don't think it was as bad as the officials had it, though. They got to get the officiating down pat. Likewise, the referee. Some of them referees be doing way too much, and there need to be demerits to them and to people who judge the fight. And likewise, if you're an official, especially one of those sanctioning body officials, and you happen to be ringside, make you freaking, you better exact your power when you see something that's not right. So whether it be a Mickey Fricky getting grazed by a punch, and because he was grazed, the braid hit him in the air and it made him take a knee, or whether the ropes held you up, or whether you sat in there snatching points for no goddamn reason. If you know better you do better. So them people that be over there representing them sanctioning bodies, they got to do better. The people scoring fights, they got to do better. The people officiating the fights, they got to do better. And the boxers themselves got to do better. Shout out to my man Doug Rightside, because you know my man got a passion for what he do, and he do it to the very best of his ability, and he do it respectfully so that you know you can enjoy yourself. I hope that you in the chat, you that came up on the panel, and you just sitting there watching in the bleachers, not really even participating with a like, comment, or a subscription. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Shout out to that lightning bolt with that hashtag STN, that Sports Talk Network. It's more than just sports. It's more than just talk, but it is a network of folks that's trying their best to give you what you need on a daily basis, man. And if you don't need it, that you gonna like to listen to or view if you're going through toughest of times or even in the best of times. Shout out to them good brothers, them good sisters that frequent it, man. Shout out to having a day, man. Maybe we get another one and maybe we be able to be better in that next day than we were today in the days preceding it. And, you know, shout out to boxing. May boxing finally get the shot in the arm that it need, man, from people that participate in it, people that host these fights, people that put up the venues, people that watch it, people that go to it. Maybe go on and get the respect that we once had where, you know, it was headlining even in the Olympics. And, you know, shout out to the youth. Maybe they be the ones that blaze the ground. And when you out there doing what you ain't supposed to do, make sure that you know nobody see you. Because if they see you, they're going to report it with a phone nowadays. And they trying to go viral just like your ass. So with that, it's Doug Rightside. If you not rocking with Doug Rightside, you on a Mickey freaky wrong side, dog. And that's all I got to say about it. Don't pay me no never mind, because I ain't nobody. I'm just a nigga that's talking right now. And you should listen every now and again when I say some stuff, because that is be true a lot of times. Shout out to the 4 people that's commenting right now. Oh, shout out to my man Steph Brown. He wanted to come out. That's Mr. B Well. If you don't know, he always wishing you the very best, man. He also giving you that good knowledge. Shout out to my man Big Dog Willie. You know what I'm saying? No longer do we have to worry about Shakur validating himself. He said Shakur beat ass in that ring. And he wants to always ask the Tank of Maniacs if he can get over events that happened last week. I mean, I think he thinks that it was a big shot in the dark to them. But, you know, I guess they ain't responding the way that he wanted them to respond. Shout out to Dank Father, man, because you know Dank Father is an undercover. Both of them ninjas really undercover Tank fans, man. But you know they just got a weird way of showing it. And sometimes hate is really just a misguided form of love, man. So they keep showing they love. It's just in a misguided way. Shout out to the Zoom Verse, my man of TWT fame. This Mickey Fricky will, in case you never got that memo, he will constantly give you that echo. And I bet you, if you look in a couple of minutes or maybe a couple of seconds, he'll have that light up on there. And if my man Dub is so greatly obliged, he'll put that bad boy on the blue screen just so you can see what he's trying to tell you, Mickey Frickies. Hey, but that wasn't the one. He's supposed to hit it with the one that's going to be next if he's still here, but I don't know if he's still here. He said, and shout out to my man Dave. I said he don't hate. He just try to inform people Tank and his fans is liars. But you realize that your boy is oh, there you go, right there. Put that up there for the people to see. That's the memo. That's the echo in case you didn't catch the memo. So Dank, remember when that does take place, and them people that Tank's supposed to be ducking, running, and hiding from, actually get in that ring with them, and they take a little lullaby, whether it be Rockabye Baby, this little Light of Mine, or Mary Had a Little Lamb, and all the other ones, whenever they see him, when them Z's go up, just remember that nigga told you right there. He wasn't telling you no lies. But shout out to my guy Dank, because Dank is a real one. I rocks with him heavy, dog. Because that make you freaky stand on his square, and he damn sure ain't trying to promote nobody else but his own people. So shout out to the father
Mr. Chairman.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, baby. What's going on?
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery. But you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Hey, I never catch you in a half truth or lie. I'm a stand. I'm a co-sign that. Matter of fact, like if you was a candidate, I'm gonna say my name is Thomas Hill, and I approve of that message. But I also approve of the message that my man Zoom said, and I approve of the message that my man Dank. I'm just messing with Dank. I know Dank ain't no hater, but Dank had one of the coldest profile pics I ever saw. That nigga had Haney with all his little kids around him, and every single kid was one of them 4 kings, them quote unquote air quote 4 kings, and then his biggest rivals, and that ish was comedy. And just like that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, man. Dub, I hope you get the sleep that you need, because Ninja, I know you be up all hours of the day, and on top of that, I know you done found favor in a twinkling star's eye, man, and you've been spending. Shout out to D Mickey Fricky Ray live on the Mickey Fricky Drive, dog. Bless up in this Mickey Fricky, man. That's my dog right there. You know what I'm saying? He out there in what you call that area out there, dog? What you call that area? Omaha. And if you break that down, I won't even say what it means in the native tongue, but you do a little study on that bad boy, and you'll see why them ninjas over there in Omaha cut a certain way, because it is what it is. It was you, my nigga. It was you. Hey, D-Ray, man, you know what? This thing wouldn't be right if you couldn't come out here and close this out the right way, because I've been out of order. And Dub said there was going to be no out of order today. But remember one thing, and this applies to your favorite fighter too, D-Ray. Tank lullabies everyone from 130 to 140, and he said what the fudge he said. So you just decide which one it is going to be for your favorite fighter. Is it going to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Is it going to be Mary Had a Little Lamb? Is it going to be Hush Little Baby Don't Say a Word? Whichever one it is going to be, just know that he said it. And he said what the fudge he said. And on that note, I'm about this piece, man. You guys have a wonderful night, man. Dub, Mickey Fricky Rightside, Mr. Respectfully, you have a wonderful night. And I say that respectfully. And Dank, don't ever forget you my Mickey Fricky dog.
Man, shout out to Mr. Chairman in the building, man. Hey, we gotta throw his ass off. He done came up this motherfucker and tried to take the damn show over. We was in order tonight. No, shout out to Mr. Chairman, man. Look, at the end of the day, man, I already know I ain't gonna be right about all my picks. I know I ain't gonna be right 100% of the time. I really don't care, because when I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong. But as I always say, you know what I'm saying, and y'all know how I like to do it. One thing that we gonna have on this motherfucking show,
I want order.
We gonna be in order. And when you get up here talking nonsense, I'm gonna tell you.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Now, if I don't tell you that, I'm still gonna call your opinion.
This is outrageous.
But hey, people like to argue with each other, so I ain't got no problem with it. A lot of times, though, I be thinking to myself,
boy, that escalated quickly.
But one thing you're not gonna see me do is sit up here and lie and cap to you, and I ain't gonna be putting the facade up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong about something, one thing you ain't gonna hear me say is
what happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she picked grease in my shit, so the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, and it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the Phoenix Guard!
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. burnt my eyes. Like, this is real bad. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
The other thing I be thinking to myself, and this just the honest truth. Y'all get up here and, even though Shakur whooped Zapeda ass, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to tell me, well, Shakur didn't do it. He should have done. And get what I be thinking to myself.
No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Stop crying. Like, y'all be crying up here. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. And the thing I'm going to tell you is, when I tell you crying, one thing you know about me is
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Then I be sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, I know these folks got great parents. I done talked to a lot of them behind the scenes, but damn it, I still had a thought process in my mind of,
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
then y'all think y'all talking boxing, and y'all say, well, this could have happened, this should have happened. I be thinking to myself,
a whole bunch of moves. Would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't.
But they didn't. Stop that woulda, coulda, shoulda shit, man. At the end of the day, when Shakur Stevenson going out there whooping somebody ass, and a motherfucker like William Zapeda, respectfully, is coming forward, I was looking at it like this.
You whooping him easy, but I'm saying he just coming forward. I'm saying you just whooping his ass.
Just whoop his ass. That's it. And that's what we seen happen. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when I looked at William Zapeda, I thought this.
All I know he got his ass whooped.
All I know is he got his ass whooped. Y'all can tell me whatever happened in the fight, but even when y'all tell me some of the shit y'all be talking about, I be thinking.
When I say more people don't know shit about boxing, they don't know.
Y'all don't know shit about boxing. But the one thing I do know is I talk about this on a regular basis because
I love boxing. I love boxing. I love knowing about boxing.
I love boxing. I love knowing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? And then watching the Shakur fight, the one thing you can't say he was doing.
He's scared of you. He ain't trying to fight, but he running. You got to fight a motherfucker, you want to hold on that time.
He wasn't running, he was fighting a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? As my brother Cash would say, and as much as I love Devin, I love Devin. I'll always be a Devin Haney fan. But I ain't gonna lie to you, every time you hear Lakers, you just say Junior every time you hear Lakers.
Lakers in 5. 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 It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort. Lakers in 5. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5.
So that's all I'm trying to tell you. But I also, and I mean no disrespect when I say
how they live. You can't even pay them to straighten up.
That's how they live these days. These young niggas, they thugging. They thugging out here, but we got to get it straight. We got to get all of it straight. You understand what I'm saying? When some of these people come up on the panel, y'all don't be knowing that they killers like they are. And I be thinking to myself, I'm like,
the fucking nobody?
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
Will kill your whole motherfucking family. Respectfully. And we do not promote violence over here. We don't promote no type of violence. You understand what I'm saying? But I will say,
He once was an associate of ours. We called him Baba Yaga.
The boogeyman?
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
I don't want to have to send nobody to kill the boogeyman, but I want those guys on my team, respectfully. I say that respectfully. The other thing I be thinking, and sometimes you got to put hands on folks. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's verbally, whether it's physically. And once again, I don't promote no type of violence. But at the same time, you can't come around here talking crazy. So when we put hands on you, just know.
I heard you struck my son.
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, may I ask why?
Yeah, well, because he stole John Wick's car, sir, and killed his dog.
Oh.
Yeah, how we be feeling? Oh. Yep, that's why they put hands on you verbally, respectfully, not physically. Not physically. We don't promote violence over here, but we love debate. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody put hands on you verbally, then well, hey, we talk about it, and that's what we be thinking. I ain't gonna say we. That's what I be thinking, because a lot of y'all come over here like y'all know boxing and be talking like this right here.
Well, let me ask you this: who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
And that's why I be thinking. That's why I be thinking to myself, when I watch y'all and I listen to y'all talk, right? I see folks, and they be shouting you out. They'll shout you out, but they what it sound like right here.
Nice. Oh, I know that guy. Was it Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. How do you know Beetlejuice?
Who's the greatest fighter of all time?
Me.
You could beat Mayweather?
Hell yeah. I beat his ass before.
And then go to the fights. And I respect y'all. Everybody who go to the fights, I respect you. But when you walk in the fight looking like this right here, I gotta be real. I gotta be real about it. I'm like, man, y'all be out of order. Walking in looking like
Hey, there he is. What's up, you dirty bastard? Who's this? It's me, you dirty asshole.
I mean, damn, y'all just be out of order. Just out of order. But at the end of the day, the last question I always have for y'all, and I love y'all, and I want y'all to pull up on the panel and give your opinion. But the last question I always got to ask is this.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Y'all, look, I can't put my hands on y'all like at that current moment in time, like the principal used to put hands on these niggas. So, but at the end of the day, man, I love it and I appreciate y'all. And just know, man, when y'all over here, we're gonna show you love, we're gonna show you respect, and your opinion you will never be censored over here, because we respect all opinions and we want to hear it. I want to hear it. I don't have to agree with you, but at the same time, I love to hear the opinion because it broadens my horizon. It broadens my horizon. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, when y'all come over here, I need y'all to know one thing and one thing only, man. Just know, man, you're rocking with the right side.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter. The NS Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream